Hey, Stratos, I actually got a question about that right quick.
What's up?
Who sang that song?
Uh, it's by this wonderful artist, Your and Mother.
Okay, yeah, cool. Let's keep it that way, huh?
You want me to keep listening to your
Cool.
mom sing? Okay.
He got you there.
You mean he got me there? Don't you pipe up
He got
either,
you
Missy.
there. I like it when he yells
If
at me.
I may pipe in for Aaliyah real quick, Aaliyah does not, in fact, look super great at the moment. The normally very elegant and refined woman that you've come to know looks very tired. She seems like she's been through quite a long day. Some bags are openly apparent just under her eyes, and her eyes are quite red. Combine this in combination with a pale-looking face from dehydration and a excessive amount of alcohol consumption. She does not appear to be looking very good. She looks like she's due for a large meal and a long, long nap. She's being carried at the moment by Stratos, who very kindly carried her all the way across the city from the Colosseum to the villas of the merchant princes. And she is, well, struggling to not fall asleep.
Um, Maybe we should take her back, like to her room.
That's a little far, and then we still have to talk to this prince. We don't really have a lot of time.
What if I need to sign something?
Yeah. Also, this prince, I doubt is going to be very happy if we show up even later than it already is. So if we want to work with them, we probably should quickly pop in, say yes or no, and then we can take her back and make sure she gets tucked in a full plate of food.
Mm.
She's not blowing
I have a
chunks,
question.
Mm.
Red,
Pop off.
would would Aaliyah technically be poisoned or no?
She is not currently poisoned at the
Okay.
moment, but she can, in fact, feel the effects of the alcohol, but not to the extent that it is adversely affecting her skills in any meaningful
Okay.
way.
Because I was thinking about smacking a lesser resto down just to get these clones to shut
Do
up.
Yeah. Wait.
it.
Wouldn't that still work though? Because isn't alcohol
Hmm.
technically poison?
I think it would work.
Yes, technically. I believe in this instance, like if we want to go rules as written, it wouldn't work. But I believe if we want to like think about it logically, yes, it would remove the alcohol from her system.
Yeah, because all lesser restoration says is you touch a creature and add
No.
one condition on it: blind, deaf, paralyzed, or
Oh, sorry,
poison.
give me one moment.
There you go. Does it need a spell slot or is it a cantrip?
Yes, it's a second level spell.
Oh.
We're gonna be sleeping anyways.
Do we want to use a second level spell here?
You know what? Forget about it. I'm gonna walk up to Aaliyah, right? Both hands onto the cheeks, right? And now I'm just gonna give her like little pats on the cheeks, and I'm gonna go ahead and cast Lesser Resto.
All right. As you channel the divinity of your god, Azuth, some divine blue light surrounds your hands and arms briefly as you offer a quick prayer to your deity. What kind of prayer do you offer that might alleviate Aaliyah's condition?
Get your shit together.
Amazing. All right.
Yeah, see, she's right as rain.
As the words leave your mouth, you have your symbol of Azuth in hand, and you tell Aaliyah to get her shit together. And suddenly, her body is returned a little bit to its normal color, and her face seems a little bit more flush with, blood, and she seems a lot more awake now, from what you can tell. Leah, you still feel tired, but the foggy feeling from being drunk is now gone.
Did you say
There, now
aw?
with all of us, just leave her alone.
Still tired. All right, let me go. Let me stand on my own.
Welcome back. Sorry, I had to step away for a moment. Sorry.
Let's
do
go.
your
Let's
thing.
go talk to the wrinkly lady, wrinkly meatbag over there.
Okay, I'm gonna set Aaliyah down
Don't
too. Now
call
we're
her that.
walking.
I mean, it's a descriptor. It's not wrong. She's wrinkly
Right.
and she's full of
Just
meat.
got it, Taylor.
Okay, let's not
You
talk about how full
walk
people
up.
are of meat.
Old people full of meat. You walk up to the gate of the villa. The iron bars are currently closed at the moment, and there is one singular guard, coated in bronze scale mail and wielding a bronze-tipped spear. He looks at you, holding a lantern held high as you approach. As the sun is beginning to set, he's got this lantern to help him see as the rays of sunlight are now all but disappeared. He looks to you all. He recognizes you. You've recognized this guard. He's seen you here more than a couple of times at this point, and he says, "Welcome back," in his thick Chultan accent. "I don't know if we were expecting you tonight. Does the prince know that you're coming?"
Suffice to
gonna-
say, yeah, we got.
I'm looking to Rock. I'm like,
I mean,
It's your
she
lady.
told us to come meet with her.
She told us to come
So-
here, yeah. So like that's kind of on her.
All right. One moment. I'll go check with the watch captain here, and I will double check that everything's all good and let her know that you're here. Just a minute, please. And the guard then proceeds to walk away. A few minutes pass, not a huge amount of time of twiddling your thumbs. A cold sea breeze makes its way in from the north and washes over the hill that the villas and Golden Throne Palace are standing on. A few of the exotic dark-skinned trees, dark-barked trees here, they sway their branches in the breeze, and you can smell the salt in the air. Finally, the man comes back, and he opens up the gate for you all to enter, in which I assume you do. He says, "She'll be waiting for you in the side entrance, apparently. I believe that's where you guys normally meet her. She'll be in her sleep attire, and she wishes for you to not judge her so harshly."
If she don't
Okay.
walk
There's
out
only
there,
one person I'm judging around here.
if she don't walk out here
There's
looking
a
like
sideways
Scrooge,
glance to the right side.
All right. The lot of you head in through the side passage of the villa, going through and around the main interior of the inside of the walls of the villa. You make your way up a short set of stairs and in through the side door on the northern side of the villa. You make your way in down a short hallway, and there in her meeting chambers, there is the trade prince, Xanthi. She is a older Chultan woman, most likely in her mid-60s, if you had to guess. Her skin is of a dark complexion, and she has many blemishes upon her face and arms from age and harsh sunlight. Moles plenty. Her hair is long and dark, but with gray patches spread throughout. It is sort of curled up in these dreadlocks that she holds back behind her head with a thick band of what looks like hemp of some kind. She looks to you with tired eyes as you enter. These past few days have been rather stressful, not only for you, but the trade prince Xanthi as well, as you delivered your grim news of the dragon skeleton and the Thayans and a few other things. She looks to you as you enter and speak in this sort of deep, tired voice. "Ah, welcome back. I am sorry that I didn't get to see you at the Colosseum for the races today. There was quite a lot going on, and I don't know if you know this, but there was a whole speech beforehand. It was an ordeal. How did your meeting with Jobal go? Did you meet any of the other merchant princes?"
Jabal went well. We need to escort a bunch of filing cabinets for him. someone else
Apparently,
going
a
around.
house full of paperwork.
Yeah.
Lovely.
And then we met the really old one, the one who talks
Jessamine?
kind of like this, whatever her name might be. I don't know. I just work here.
Jessamine, you mean?
It was just me. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. The really wrinkly one. Yeah.
You spoke with Jessamine out of your own volition, or she wanted to speak with you?
Wanted to speak with us. She stopped Kalia and asked Kalia to speak with us, I guess.
Hmm. If I may inquire, what did she want?
That's a great question. She asked for assistance but didn't tell us the details. We are supposed to go talk to her for those kind of details.
Yeah, she wants to meet us in a shady back alley.
Yeah.
Well, I hoped that this wouldn't end up happening, but it seems that I have mistakenly involved you in some of the Chilton politics here, and for that, I owe you an apology. You have my condolences for all of the very annoying things that you are most likely going to have to put up with.
Oh,
I don't know if you mentioned this to Kalia or not, did you?
did we?
No, we
I
didn't.
don't recall.
No, we didn't.
Yeah, because we had talked about the old woman being a double-edged sword or whatever, and
Oh, yeah. No, yeah. Kalia,
it was
Kalia
brief,
did
but
warn us that dealing with Jessamine is very rough.
I would offer the same bit of advice. Jessamine only interacts with people that she finds useful, and only then to get something out of them. She is a very strict businesswoman, if I can call it that, but I would very much recommend that you watch your step. Is that what they say? Watch your step? Yes. Watch your step around dealings with her. If you're planning on meeting her in some back alleyway of some kind, if it's out of the way, I am assuming what she is going to ask of you is not above the board.
Neither was sneaking off to a remote piece in the jungle, but that doesn't surprise me at this point.
That is fair. From what you were able to glean, did it seem like what she wanted from you was shady in any way?
well, I mean, the fact that she wants to go ahead and meet us out in Timbuktu out here, and
Yeah, Dark Alley doesn't really scream. Like you said, what did you say? Above the board there, it kind of screams. Hey, don't tell anyone about this because it's gonna get you in trouble and make it awkward for me.
Hmm. All right. When are you meeting her? Today, tomorrow, this week? Do you know? Did she say?
Like
I just don't remember.
tonight?
I think we're supposed to meet her very shortly. Yes. I think we're
Yes.
supposed to go find her.
Hmm. All right. If you are cautious about this, I would recommend being careful and eyeing up the meeting place before you meet her. I am not saying that she will outwardly cause you harm in any way, but I would not put it above her.
Fair enough. Sorry. 1 second, Xanthi. Plato,
What?
come here for a second. I just thought about something I need help with. That might be really useful with with a healer. I'm gonna pull Plato off the side real quickly.
All right. Are you guys? Oh, go on. Go on.
Um, so I forgot we didn't add this little tidbit. I wasn't sure. Want to put it by you? Remember, Jessamine said, "Don't tell Jobal about this," and we know, Xanthi is not a friend of Jobal. Would that help to tell her that little bit of information that whatever she's doing is gonna piss Jobal off? Xanthi probably likes to piss Jobal off. You think it'd get us any kind of benefit?
I mean, I suppose, dude. I don't know, big man. I mean, I feel like it probably would be something. to get some extra leverage on our side. So
Yeah,
couldn't-
she's kind
couldn't hurt.
of been held as okay. Yeah, let's go back real quick then. Let's
Yeah,
go. So Xanthi, wasn't sure about this detail. Just want to confirm it with Plato that this is what we heard. She told us, Jessamine told us not to mention any of this to Joe Ball. That we even had talked to her or met up with her realistically.
Xanthi leans back a little bit in her seating cushion. It's a large pillow sat completely flat on the ground against the back wall. The meeting room that you all have met with her several times at this point in still vaguely smells of incense. You can smell a hint of lavender, but no incense is currently being burned. A cup of tea sits idly in Xanthi's hand as she leans back and takes a deep breath, like processing everything that you're saying. And she then proceeds. Whatever Jessamine wants would be a inconvenience to Joe Ball. I wonder why that may be. Was I not supposed to know either?
There wasn't anything explicitly stated about it, but we know you and Joe Ball aren't exactly on talking terms right this second, so
We are not.
kind of figured,
It's-
take a crack at it.
Makes me curious what exactly Jessamine wants, but I suppose we'll have to meet with her in order to find out. I would like you to go to this meeting, if you don't mind. Keep your wits about you. Jessamine can be shady at times and has a history of illicit business dealings. But I would warn you that despite her apparent age and perhaps frailty, she is more capable than she might seem. If you are meeting with her soon, I would recommend you go. One more question I have for you. When you met with Joe Ball, what exactly were the terms of your agreement with him? Did he go into detail of things that he wanted specifically from you? Did you sign anything? Was Kalia involved?
Kalia wasn't involved, but he does want us to escort paperwork overseas. Not like overseas, but like around the island with a boat. And he also Plata and I offered our services after our charter to be guides for him into the jungle.
Leda and I. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
real liberal of you for that one.
You call me
I
a
think-
Democrat. Sorry.
I think that's really what convinced him to approve the charter because he was on the fence.
Ever since your appearance in Golden Throne, the other merchants have become well aware of your usefulness to the city and, by extent, to them. It doesn't surprise me that Joe Ball would want to bring you under a contract under him. He has a thing for collecting interesting people, I suppose you could call it. His collection has grown quite large over the years, and he's very proud of how he hoists himself about, flaunting his popularity at every which way. I think he intends to use you as a sort of trophy, if you will.
Well, we didn't
Wait,
sign
now
any
my trophy wife
contracts.
is a trophy.
Oh, shut up. We didn't sign any contracts though. We did tell him that since we're so new to town, we don't have any strong alliances or anything to any of the other princes.
Is he still under the impression that you all are working for Kalia?
Yes, but I mean that was more of a, how do I say it? Convenience situation rather than Kalia owns our lives type
You know what
deal.
would be really fucked up about that though?
What?
Imagine this, right? We've been watched ever since we got here, and Jabal has people everywhere, and he knows that we've been working for Xanthi here, and he knows that we lied to him about working with Kalia. Wouldn't that just be fucked up?
Well, technically, we haven't lied. And no offense, Xanthi, but you and I have no strong alliance to any prince here. We have no contracts written in ink or blood.
Only
Yeah,
ones
I'm
that
still
were
like,
known working for her was us. And I'm
wouldn't
gonna
that
point
just
at
be
Mm.
fucked up?
Well, if you want to get technical about it, you three are not, but Nune, Stratos, and Rockham, and Grix are. So I don't know what you mean. You specifically are not.
Indeed.
I'm assuming you didn't mean any disrespect with that.
No, I was just speaking frankly. We have no contract with you. And whenever I
Sure.
spoke to Jabal, I was speaking of Plata and I.
Well, I appreciate that you do not feel inclined to lie. That is a worthy attribute. I uh, I will warn you once more. Involving yourself with the politics of the trade princes here might lead to a few messy things, especially if you end up entrenched in some sort of deal to one trade prince or another. I personally try to keep myself rather neutral with the other trade princes when possible. I would say that me and Kalia have a good relationship, a very good working relationship. She understands what I need, and I understand what she needs. One thing I will say to you, well, another thing, I suppose, I will say to you, is that you have yet to discover what all of the trade princes want from you. And trust me, they do want something. Anyway, I will not prattle your ear off about Cholton politics today. I believe you have a meeting that you are going to be needing to go to rather shortly, and I will encourage you to go. Be careful of Jessamine, and if you wish, when you are done, you can come back here tonight to give me an update. I will remain awake if I can for a while, or you can come speak to me on the morrow. If the news of what she wants from you is urgent, please come back tonight.
Before we leave, I'm just going to tilt my head, right, in respect. Well, as much respect as I would give a mortal, and say, I meant no disrespect, my lady. If we were to sign a contract with any prince, you would be my top pick.
Flattery will get you quite far in this city. I appreciate the gesture. I have not gone completely ignorant of you and your friend's usefulness to, well, the city and me. You all are very, very capable people, and you, Ressa, are very talented and skilled. I appreciate your respect and perhaps your friendship.
Everywhere, indeed. I'm just gonna walk out.
I'm gonna raise my hand. Is there
You have something more to add, Plate?
is there a hard line on what constitutes like important or emergency information about this meeting? Or is it just with our best understanding?
Use your common sense. If it
Okay.
seems like what she wants you to do seems incredibly criminal and could get you thrown in jail, yes, perhaps come and talk to me. We will work something out. I will try to help you figure out a plan of how to approach the situation, or perhaps how to get around actually having to help her if you don't feel like actually helping her. If it is more dire than incredibly criminal, I would recommend coming to me. If it is not incredibly dire, then the news can wait until tomorrow. I am not hard pressed on what Jessamine wants in a single night.
Okay. So I figured I'd make sure ahead of time.
Did anyone else have any questions for the trade prince Santhi before you all roll out?
I'm gonna like
This
Sorry,
Yeah.
I'm gonna start the motion of raising my hand, then immediately cut myself off and just like no words, no nothing. Just like very briefly raise the hand, but like not enough to like what I like. Jesus. Just start the process of raising my hand, then just immediately back down. No words, no nothing.
You see Xanthi take a short sip of her tea. You assume it to be like oolong or something. You can smell it from here.
Correct.
Before she looks to you, Plate, and she says, "My elven friend, you look like you have a concerned feeling upon your face. Is there more that you wish to ask? I believe my instructions and my advice were rather clear."
I'm gonna nervously like I was caught off guard, right? That I was like noticed. I'm gonna glance to the others real quick, back and forth real fast, and we're like, "Oh no, I didn't have anything relevant. No, I'm sorry."
All right. I wish you all luck in your dealings with Jessamine, and I wish you luck in your journey outside of the city. You should stay safe. Oh, one more thing. The Thayans are not yet gone from the jungle. We know this, of course, and from what limited information I've gotten from Fort Balerion, I believe Thayans are still active around that region. I don't know if you were planning on heading out that way. I think you might have mentioned you were going that way, but if you are, expect to run into more Thayans if you are out in the wilderness.
Thanks for the heads up, boss lady.
Of course. Now, I am going to find a way to stay up for a few more hours. Good luck with your meeting. And then she, offers a few servants to sort of guide you out of the villa. Right. After a few moments, you guys find yourself back out on the street just outside Golden Throne. The sun has completely disappeared, and now the city is only lit up by lanterns and torches, those carried by the guards as they patrol the city streets. A lantern post hangs every once in a while with a crude bronze, or in some cases, iron lantern hanging off of a hook jammed into a thick post of wood. The streets are very dimly lit at the moment, but you can still orientate yourself on where everything is by the sound of the ocean coming from the harbor and the strong breeze coming in from the north. Now, if I do recall correctly, you all have a meeting with Jessamine outside the pathway leading to the city's main lighthouse. Would you all like to head immediately there, or
Uh,
would you like to get a few preparations done before you go meet with this trade prince?
really quickly, as we're exiting, back onto the street of the villa and everything, back onto the main road. Um, do I see a bunch of people? Like, is it really crowded on the street right now, or does it look very empty?
Where you currently are the villas reserved for the nobility. The villas in which you are outside right at this instant, three of the four of them belong to one of the merchant princes. Uh, they are the only buildings up on this terrace other than Golden Throne Palace. The streets are dead as can be, other than an occasional guard that is patrolling, perhaps a pair of guards, as they carry their lanterns, their torches, sort of looking around and making sure the streets are safe and not filled with undead Thayans crawling out of the sewers.
Okay.
Anyone want to do anything before we head to our meeting to the Jessamine, or are we
I'm gonna.
just heading straight there?
About what time is it?
Late.
Late or early?
Late.
I would say the sun set about an hour ago. If we wanted to put that into solid numbers, it's probably around maybe 9 or 10 o'clock. The sun sets pretty late in this region around this time of year. It is currently the end of flame rule, so it is approaching
Summer.
the end of summer, but the days are still very, very long.
Before we go outside, I cast invisibility on myself.
Okay. You gonna use your pact feature to just cast it at will?
Yeah.
All right. You utter a few magical words, the verbal component of the spell, before you disappear into the night air. For everyone else, you are getting ready to head to the meeting place, assumedly, when Ressa spouts a few words and then suddenly just poofs out of existence.
And then I'm going to assume that Plate is wearing a cloak, and I'm just gonna put his hood up, like while I'm invisible, so it he can be incognito coming out.
Amazing. Plata, you are currently standing outside the villa. You watch as Ressa turns invisible. This is not new to you. She does this quite often, and you've seen this happen quite often. You can still roughly feel her presence because of your magical connection. And then she comes up, assumedly from behind you, and pulls your hood from your cloak over your head.
Not to like blind him, but just like over his head. So, and as I'm doing it, I'm just like cover up as we leave.
What are you gonna call me a slut next? Because I wasn't.
No, Jabal shouldn't know that we're here, stupid.
My humor's lost on so many people.
Well,
That's
now
what you call humor.
So I'm also gonna look at Alila and go, you might want to hide yourself too, or at least
Okay.
put a something to hide your face.
We've
Alright, I
been
just-
walking around very boldly, assuming nobody is following us.
What about?
Yeah, Plata did have a real good point.
Mhm.
You and I, we're known. We're already known for Xanthi.
Oh, okay, word.
So whatever Joe Ball expects from us is probably not. He probably has some misgivings about you and I easily.
Can I still call him bald?
Oh wait, you guys took that to heart? Oh, I was just keeping the mood light.
I mean, spies, lies, shit
With
like
some
that.
Thick thighs. Sorry.
Rockham's just gonna slowly look over at Stratos and go, "Why?" Just with the Stonehenge turn again. Just
Yeah, the stone turning .mp4.
what is with you meatbags and thighs?
Oh, I love thighs.
Whoa.
She gets it.
Hey.
Me?
I'm gonna. Rockham's just gonna hang his
High
head.
five.
Let's fucking go. Let's just go
Can we
find.
go?
Let's find the other wrinkly one.
Standing out in the open isn't ominous or confusing at all.
Rocco,
Yeah, we're talking to
as
the air
you,
right now.
As you say your comment about thighs, Rockham, Grix, who is a Githyanki, who's like this very stringy, like thin dude, like has barely like any arms or any legs whatsoever. You've seen a Githyanki before, I assume, Cole.
Yeah.
He turns to you and he says, "Yeah, I don't get it either. You guys are. I'm surprised you can move around so agilely with all of that meat on your body."
I'm gonna lie. I'm surprised you can move in as strongly as you can with those skinny legs.
I would be
You have
afraid about
surprised
breaking
me.
your bones by touching you. Yes.
My body is very slender, and I'll have you know that I'm very quick in my step.
Oh, I've seen it. It just still surprises me each time.
Before we get too in depth in a conversation about Githyanki anatomy, the group carries on towards the meeting point. You guys head across the main noble terrace and head towards the bridge, heading across towards the Temple of Savras. As you guys make your way across the bridge, can I please get a perception check from everyone?
See,
Ooh, with
papito.
advantage.
Everyone.
Perception. Done. There it is. Okay, well, a lot of people threw it.
I got an 18 with a +0. Yes.
All right, let's do that advantage.
Holy shit.
I don't need the fucking advantage. Never mind.
All right.
Wild.
Rockham's on it right now.
Dirty 20.
Who who has the highest? It looks like it's
Me.
Rockham with a natural 20 plus
Yeah.
3.
I say
All
I have
right.
the lowest at 16. So.
I think we all rolled pretty well on this one.
Rockham, the night air is surprisingly cold tonight. The past few weeks have been hot and humid, and for the first time in a while, the breeze coming in from the north is rather cold. It makes your body sort of tense up. It makes your joints a bit more rigid, and you feel a bit uneasy heading towards this meeting place with the merchant prince Jessamine. You're keeping an eye to the rooftops and now a bit paranoid, perhaps, occasionally throwing a glance over your shoulder. You notice a group of guards that you had just seen previously. They were walking across the bridge, they passed you, and then as your group went across the other side of the bridge, the guards appear to have doubled back.
I'm gonna are they what's the like what kind of body language are they giving off right now as they're walking back? Are they tense?
Go ahead and give me an insight check, Rockham.
Well, shit. I could see them. I didn't fucking get a good run on that though.
From what you can tell, they seem normal in their attitude and their stride. They walk towards you calmly from the opposite end of the bridge. The bridge is quite long. It's going to take them a while to reach the other end of the bridge. You're not entirely sure if they have just finished their route and they're now doubling back to their starting point, or if perhaps they could be following you.
I'm gonna you know what? Since I can do this without realistically alerting people, where am I in position with everyone else? Am I like near the front, middle?
You're middle of the pack.
Who's in front of me?
I would say that Stratos and Plate are at the front with Aressa directly behind them. And then you, Grix, and Aaliyah are at the second half of the pack with Aaliyah in the back.
I'm invisible.
Yeah, she's also invisible. I'm gonna use a key point basically a key point. I'm going to activate my arms. There's a specific reason I will be doing this. Let me go ahead and burn off a point real quick.
Is he armed and dangerous?
Again.
So for something a fun little aspect of my astral arms is still I get 3 bonus functions for it. I'm gonna use the word of the spirit. I'm gonna very quickly and quietly activate my arms and to Plata, and then to first to Plata and go, because Plata can now only hear me. The word of the spirit is you can direct your words to a creature of your choice that you can see within 60 feet of you, making it so only that creature can hear you. Alternatively, you can also amplify your voice so that all creatures within 600 feet can hear you. I'm gonna use first aim my words at play to go, hey, keep an eye on these guys. Their route ended pretty quickly. I'm getting quite a bad feeling like this might be a tail. Like these guys are possibly watching us. And I'm gonna relay that basically as well to Stratos and slowly fall back in the group a little bit to tell that to Aaliyah and Grix as well. I can't see Ressa, so there's no way for me to aim these words at her.
Okay.
How far are these guards, by the way?
They are walking on the opposite end of the bridge. There is maybe a good 60, 70 feet of distance between you, and they're walking at a leisurely pace. They're not like in a hurry anywhere. You can obviously tell.
Do they look like they're watching us, or they're just walking in the same direction?
If you'd like to make a insight check, Stratos, you can.
Run that. 15. There were 15. Tell me what to do.
With 15, you can see that they are occasionally glancing at your group, but you guys are almost directly in their path. You know, you're directly in front of where they are going. So like they're occasionally glancing at you. It's hard to tell if they're intentionally trying to watch you or if it's like some other reason. Again, they are city guards. So maybe they are in fact watching what you're doing because they're guards. But again, there are other possibilities here.
Mm.
At the moment, you can't derive any ill intent from what they are doing, but it's difficult to tell.
Okay. I'm going to move to the back of the group to kind of like act like the big ass wall between the rest of the party and then the guards walking forwards. That way, like, we do have kind of a buffer.
All right. Sort of using like your body as a big shield to block view from
Mhm.
like the group in front of you. Okay.
Mhm.
Um, does that mean that everyone's like forming a conga line in front of you, or
I would say while that's
Maybe-
happening, can I slip by and can I sneak off to like a corner or something to let our group walk forward and see if the guards continue to follow us?
okay, you wanna
Oh.
break from the pack and
Yeah,
see if you
gotta
can
see if I
watch
can't get up on
the guards?
get up on like a
Wanna break
building
from
or
the ends?
something, or hide
Uh,
something, or
Go
just hide
ahead
somewhere.
and make a acrobatics check, and if you succeed on that, go ahead and make me a stealth check.
A 19 on the acrobatics
Solid.
Okay.
Ooh.
Solid. Go ahead and roll stealth.
and a 17 on stealth.
All right. The group slowly meanders on by without you, Leah. From what you can tell, you were able to duck around a building and get out of the sight of the guards before leaping up towards the lower edge of one of the rooftops.
Thank you for the
nearby.
D&D pun, Goose.
Pulling yourself up, you
Thank
watch your
you.
group walk on past as the guards continue their approach. Go ahead and Aaliyah make me an insight check now.
Inside, oh boy. Another
Ooh.
17.
W.
17. As the group rounds the Temple of Savras and gets out of the sight of the guards, from what you can tell, Aaliyah, the guards can't see you on the roof, but you notice as your group goes out of sight, they picken up their pace.
Okay. I'm gonna kind of keep following them, just see if they continue to follow. Just to
Can
see
I-
if they continue, or if it's just.
Did I see Aaliyah do this? Like, did any of us able to see Aaliyah kind of duck off like this?
Aaliyah was near the back of the pack, so it would have been difficult to tell that she departed if she didn't announce that she was leaving. Those of you who have a passive perception above what her stealth was would probably have noticed after a moment or two that she was no longer there. So
Yeah, no.
if any of you have a perception of 17 or higher, a passive perception of 17 or higher, you might have
I
noticed.
wish
12, baby.
Almost.
12.
I'm so close.
13 on that one. Yeah, no.
Okay, then in that case, you all go around the Temple of Savras, and Rockham, paranoid as you are, and like looking around, you glance over your shoulder one more time, and at this point, you would notice that Aaliyah is no longer with you, but you've no idea where she went.
Can I do a perception check to see if I can see where she went?
Sure, go ahead.
All right, with advantage.
You
I'm
better
glad I have
fucking- you're
advantage
gonna- You're
now.
gonna fucking need it.
Hey, dirty 20.
Ugh.
Okay. You notice a dark silhouette creeping along the rooftops behind you. You watch as the guards round the Temple of Savras, still continuing along the same path as you head towards your meeting point, and this dark silhouette is sort of lurching on the rooftops, leaping to and fro behind them. You assume this is Aaliyah. Her silhouette seems familiar, but this could perhaps also just be a third party who is interested in what you're doing. You're incredibly paranoid at this point, Rock. I'm like, oh, there's eyes everywhere. Like you
Oh,
were like darting your eyes to and fro. Like, are
I
there
should
people watching
mention
us?
another
Are there
aspect
windows open? Yeah.
of a Visage of Astral Self. I can now see normally in darkness, both magical and non-magical, for up to
Oh
120 feet.
yes, yes. Sorry, I'm so excited.
Okay, I would say that in that case, Aaliyah would be just within range of that magical sight. You can barely make out at the edge of this magical vision, Aaliyah, who is prowling around on the rooftops. It seems that she is stalking the guards who are perhaps following you. You're not sure. Anyway, you guys reach the pathway leading off towards Port Nyanzaru's main lighthouse. You guys are not meeting at the lighthouse, but rather the pathway leading to the bridge across to the lighthouse. Do you guys want to wait here or perhaps try to get out of sight? Or what would you guys like to do? You're approaching your meeting point.
Um,
Um, uh,
Good. You first.
I'm going to kind of like look behind, right, at the guards, think about it for a moment. And then I'm going to, like walk up to Plata and like touch his shoulder so he knows I'm there. And I'm gonna carry you out of the city's lights and land where we're supposed to meet. So they don't see you joining them.
Inky.
Okay, so don't get scared.
I will.
And then I'm just gonna grab him and just like fly off like into the night and then do like a kind of like a U-turn where they wouldn't be able to see me, right? And then land at the point like further down by the lighthouse.
Okay. With some effort, you take flight. You wrap your arms underneath Plate's armpits, grabbing his shoulders, and then you hoist him up into the air. You bring him beyond the threshold of the upper rooftops of this noble terrace and into the night sky a good distance. Plate, you are getting a little bit sick from the thought of her dropping you, but otherwise you're okay. The lights grow smaller and smaller, like little specks, as she brings you higher up into the sky, far, far away from.
I'm also still
prying
invisible,
eyes.
so you might want to shut your eyes. Sorry.
No, you're good. All right.
So Stratos, that just
Everyone
happened.
else. Yes.
I've grown accustomed to the weird shit at this point. Just
I don't even
here,
know what the
bro.
plan is there.
Yeah, no, neither do I.
Do we just stop?
I don't know.
It's just you and I now. It's just you and I sitting here.
Yeah, no,
I-
I've realized that. They left the two that like have zero stealth capabilities. I mean, I can oh no, I still have my boots and shit on.
You know what? This works. You and I are just gonna hang out here. Let's just hang out here. If those guards come and they want to fight, at least it's one of the two tankiest motherfuckers in the group
I think I have some cards.
to knock
here.
some fucking heads.
We got some cards. We can like hang out a little bit, chill out. Let me see.
Yes.
I don't have any cards.
I have cards. But and I'm gonna just kind of look down at the badger and just kind of look up at him.
It's in the bag, isn't it?
Do you see a backpack on my back for the most part?
Dude, at least
Assume
like
everything's
carry
in
a
the badger.
satchel or something, like a regular satchel.
This is a satchel. It's just a
No.
magic one.
Yeah, okay, imagine when it stops eating all of her shit.
And then with this, with him going this, my response, I'm now going to up my volume slightly, and I'm going to control the range of Word of the Spirit to about 150 feet and go, "It's not my fault the badger eats everything. It's not. I don't know where our friends have gone. We were going for a fucking drink and now it's just you and me. I don't got no fucking cards except in the fucking badger."
Okay, so you're intentionally putting the range of your voice beyond where the guards are so they hear this, correct?
Correct.
All right. Go ahead and make a deception check. Also, can I point out that half of the party left the main group without providing any context to what they were doing?
I
They
know.
just
First of all,
wordlessly
First
left.
of all, they were in a group of 3, and I said out loud what we were doing, and then I picked Plata up and flew away.
Yeah,
Nope,
well, we
you-
couldn't really interject on that when you already flew away.
Listen, there's just going to be some times where Ressa prioritizes the safety of her and Plata.
I'm surprised
15.
Ressa didn't go and check out and try to listen to what they were saying because they can't see her.
They can
Deception
hear
of-
her.
Then
Deception,
don't talk.
Yeah, right. Deception of 15.
Yeah, all right. So the guards are clearly within earshot of your now bellowing voice. They draw closer and closer, and from what you can tell, they're not like intentionally trying to glance in your direction, at least outwardly. They clearly hear you say this, and then they continue to walk on by directly past you. They go around the bend of the curve and start heading towards the Temple of Gond down below at the base of this hill.
I'm gonna
Aaliyah?
try to flag them down. I wanted to try to flag them down as they're passing by,
Oh.
though.
You wanna flag them down?
Yeah, I'm gonna go, guys. Okay, been doing a lot of jobs around here. Haven't had a chance to really drink anywhere else. In your off time, where is the fucking bar? Because maybe we can find our friends there. Or where is a close by bar?
One of the guards, who appears to be slightly older, he's got like a few grays in his mostly brown beard. His head is covered in a bronze coif, and he looks to you with a little bit of tired eyes. Perhaps he's had a long day as well. He looks to you accompanied by his younger soldier there. There are maybe 2 bars that I can immediately think of, he says in his, Chultan accent. There is the Resting Parrot that's on the southern side of the city. They've got pretty good prices for their rum. And then, of course, there's the Mossy Rock. That's on the southern side of the city, just past the bazaar.
Are those the only 2?
There's one other one. It's pretty posh. The drinks are expensive. I don't quite remember the name. I believe it's on the western side of the city. It's mostly for nobility.
I see. Thank you so much. I'm gonna look at this. Now we need to try to find those idiots.
Hold on.
'Cause They
you said
they
for
had one of 3
nobility.
bars.
I mean, I could get us into that nobility bar. Just like.
I mean, they said they were going to meet us at one of the bars.
And if we're meeting a prince, it should be the noble bar, no? Do we think a trade prince would go to one that isn't?
But I mean, yeah.
Like, you know what I mean?
And I want to start. I was like, all right, let's start heading west to that one. Let's go
Yeah.
check that. That's probably.
Yeah, let's go check out. We start. Bitty.
Thanks, guys. And we'll try to start walking that in that western way.
Can I get a deception check from both of you? One with... I'm debating to ask for disadvantage from Stratos. You know what? No, I'll get a straight deception roll from
Oh!
both of you.
Go for it, baby. Blue face, baby.
15 again, apparently.
Nat
Natural
20
20.
with a plus
That's
6
wild.
on it. I could tell them I'm God.
Amazing. So the guards seem to be somewhat interested in like your story of like where you need to go meet up with someone, but you can tell that they're not gonna like pry. They, look to one another really quickly and then back to you, and then they say, "Well, have a good night. Good luck with your meeting. Who? Not our business. Have a good night." And then they proceed on their way to the east, heading down the hill towards the Temple of God. At
As
this
they're leaving, I
point,
want to whisper at
yeah.
them with my at the older one to where he can only hear me. Your master's calling for you, bud. Just very like a breath on the wind in his ear, and as we're walking
Okay.
away.
Jesus Christ.
All right. At this point, Aaliyah, you are now just about caught up with what's left of your group of friends. You have no idea where Plate went, and Ressa, you think, turned invisible. The guards are making their way down the hill towards one of the other temples, where all the craftsmen were and that tailor. Do you want to continue to follow them, or do you want to meet up with your friends again?
I'll meet up with them. I'll try and keep an eye on them to make sure they continue keep walking towards the temple, but I'll not continue to follow them.
All right. The sound of you descending from the rooftops is rather quiet. If the three of you, Rockham, Grix, and Stratos, didn't directly see Aaliyah, appear in front of you, it would have been difficult to know that she was ever there. Rockham, of course, you saw her making her way along the rooftops. You were expecting it. Stratos, this is the first time in several minutes that you've seen Aaliyah. You had no idea where she went. And then, wordlessly and silently, she gracefully lands on the stone tile of the road in front of you and begins walking back over towards you.
Catch anything interesting up there?
No, they just seem to be guards walking and patrolling.
They didn't. They weren't acting weird after.
No, they just kept walking. They're walking towards another temple right now.
What the fuck?
Oh, didn't have a chance to mention. She was on the rooftops.
What the? What the?
Yep, keep a better eye out. Maybe you'll see me next time.
At least we know there's no archers or anything up there trying to get a snipe on us possibly.
That is a plus. Where'd the other two go?
Great question. Rest is just kind of abducted / as is her right as his so-called wife to just take him off to fucking nowhere, I guess. I don't know. The ether has now acclaimed him.
Patterns.
Oh, so I can only guess since we were still, just supposed to go meet up with our friend, and I'm gonna kind of imply heavily on the friend aspect. They're probably maybe heading that way.
Yeah, we probably should just head over there and find them.
Maybe you by yourself, because if anyone's watching us, then I kind of just gave it. We just kind of me and Big Guy here just kind of gave the impression that we're gonna go meet a trade prince over off near a royal bar.
Quick question before we start this meeting: can we take a quick bathroom break?
Sure.
I'd pee.
Yeah, sounds good. I need
No,
to
suffer.
download a few images onto Roll20 anyway, so we are
Awesome.
chilling.
Bet. I'll be right back.
Quick bathroom break.
All right, bathroom break before we meet the trade prince Jessamine.
Intermission.
Also, Brad, yeah, Mistrix, isn't she the one my family worships?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
why'd you say it like fucking the SpongeBob meme?
Sorry,
Yeah.
I have a love-hate relationship with Mistra, so I just like to say her name funny sometimes.
Gotcha.
Are we still audible on stream, or are we
I should
taking a
get
little
my.
break here?
I'll be right back. Actually, too, because I have fried pickles upstairs.
Ooh, fried pickles. All right. In that case, I'm gonna get one image ready on Roll20 that I forgot to do before session.
Yeah, there we go.
I've got some creamy white sauce. My fried pickles.
Leave it at that.
Yummy.
Yeah, ranch.
I've
This
actually
guy
never
added
had a
ranch.
fried pickle before.
It tastes like a pickle, but crunchy. Like, that's honestly all it is. It's just a pickle, but crunchy.
Pickle.
I don't know if that aren't pickles. I mean, the pickles I have are normally a little crunchy.
It's crunchy all over. Well, you know, you have crunchy on the outside, but but then when you bite in the center of it, it's still crunchy.
It's
If that
it's like a
makes
full.
sense.
It's like a pickle chip.
You just imagine a chip that's like pickle flavored, or
Mhm.
like super pickle flavored. The floor is now my
Hey.
home.
Tyler, I have a question for you.
Yes.
Remember how in the very, very first session we started with you from your perspective, and you sailed in on a ship?
Yes.
How much information do you remember that I gave you while you were on that ship?
Let me check. I know what the name was, where we came from. The captain.
Do you remember vaguely any information that some of the NPCs said to you while you were on board, or no, not really?
I don't remember. I might have written it down. But I'd have to go looking a little bit further into it.
Okay. Well, I'm sure it won't be important at all. You can rest easy.
Now I'm gonna go through my notes because of you.
Oh, you're welcome. Well, if you did write down the thing that might or might not be important in today's session, that is completely up to you. I mean, you know, I'm not going to tell you what to write down. You can write down whatever the heck you want. But I'm curious to see if you'll remember something. But we'll see.
Hello, I've
Welcome back.
returned. I also got a little snacky snack that I already ate because I was
Excellent.
hungry.
All right, we vibing? Are we back on?
Are we waiting for?
No, I'm Alex.
We're back on stream. Also, Red, I heard you as I was walking away. Okay. Anytime I say I'm gonna be right back on stream or anything, I will always go to a BRB screen where Discord is muted, unless I specifically say, "Can y'all entertain my chat?" Yeah. So you don't have to
Okay.
worry. We will always be muted unless I say that.
Okie dokie. I wasn't sure the etiquette there.
No, it's you did nothing wrong.
Right. We ready to meet our trade prince?
Anybody want
My
to?
body is ready.
Anybody want a fried pickle?
Yes. Not really. I don't like pickles.
Oh, I love pickles.
Anya.
All right.
Are we? Is everyone here? Are we? Do we have Cole?
Cole?
See,
Cole?
He's not here.
Papa pays
Cole?
attention.
All right. I'm gonna take this opportunity to go grab a Dr. Pepper. Will you please entertain chat?
All right, this is on you. I'm refilling my water.
Oh, well, I guess it's us. Did you guys know that Ressa was very eagerly trying to get a suit of heavy armor for herself? I believe she tried
shut
to
up.
put on some plate armor like 2 or 3 sessions ago
Oh yeah, I
and
remember
didn't
this.
realize that they had a strength requirement of like what 15 or something,
Yeah.
and she couldn't wear it, which was really funny
I was
because
really
she couldn't carry
upset.
it.
And I'm proficient in it too. It's a waste.
Why don't you get proficient in lifting some weights there? Get some protein in you.
I think it's from cleric.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a waste.
So your cleric class is actually the first class that you took, which means that you do have like you did take it in the correct order technically if we were gonna
Yeah.
go back to that, but yeah,
That's what I
it's
figured.
you have the proficiency, you just can't wear it because you ain't got
Too
the
damn heavy.
gains.
Get some
If I
protein in you.
okay, quick question. If I make it a point of every session to work out, will I eventually get any kind of improvement on that? Specifically strength.
Technically, when you take your ability score improvement, that is the representation of your character getting stronger through like one
I'm gonna-
aspect or another.
Rest I gotta hit the gym. Fuck. I have my Dr. Pepper, I'm happy.
What is your strength? You have a flat strength score, don't you?
Yep.
Oh yeah.
That bitch. At least it's not negative. It's not negative. That's all I cared about.
Like my wisdom is.
Oh, what? You talking
Yeah.
about my strength?
That's why I got my charisma down or charisma up because I did not want negative charisma.
I need a wisdom boost. But that's about it. Like, we got anything like makes you more wise? Fork it over, please.
Well, take an ability score improvement on your next feat.
I would, right? My wisdom's at an 8.
I think you can up it twice, can't you? I think you can. Usually, isn't ability score like a couple of points on things? I want to say.
See, I could do that. I could, or I put it into my con and dex and get those both up to 16.
True.
So I'd have 16s across the board, except for my strength, which is a 17.
Is it wrong of me to entice my cat to sit next to me by putting catnip on the chair?
No.
Yes.
That's
Sure,
manipulation.
it's fine.
So you want to see? You want
That's
to see what
bribery.
I've done to my cat to bribe him?
Yes.
That's honeypotting.
I should be
Wouldn't
into
you
bribe
know
animals
that?
to like
What do you
you.
mean? What?
Actually, no, this works out perfectly.
What do you mean by that?
Nothing.
No. What do you?
Roll a persuasion check.
Alright. Here we go. Hey.
Let me see.
Hey Tyler.
Aww.
Yes.
Oh, little Babu. Your kitty cat's so cute.
I say I have all the information that I could remember that I wrote down. In
Which
here,
one is that? It's
so-
not Tux.
No, this is old school.
I love old school.
Are you just
I'm-
frantically peeling through everything you wrote down from the
Aw.
first session, Tyler? And
Yeah,
you're
my
trying to-
chicken scratch is just all over the place. 'Cause it's very much shorthanded typing that I wrote down to remember things.
Okay.
So
On
I
a
have
scale
bits and
of-
parts of
Dev.
it.
On a scale of 1 to 10, Tyler, how likely would Aaliyah be to participate in a honeypot trap, and how successful do you think she would be?
Ugh.
Dev, please get the camera out of your nose.
I don't know. I don't know how good. I don't know how well she would do in that.
It could be worse. It could be just a bunch of Yoda.
I feel like Stratos would be good hunting potting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you're biased.
And you're by yourself. What's your point?
Oh,
Oh. Oh.
them's
Shit.
fighting words.
That's
Anya.
You gotta admit, that was pretty damn good for something off the dome like that.
Oh, it's a little kitty cat.
Let me get this back.
Is that a Pokemon investment?
It sure is. It's the Razer Gengar mouse pad.
Are we all back?
Yeah.
I think so. I think everybody's back.
Cole, are you here?
Cole?
Goal?
Cole?
Goal?
Cole?
Cole?
I'm
Cole?
calling.
Did Dad? did he
Cole!
mute himself?
Goal?
You might
Cole?
have.
He's here.
Yes, he is back.
No, okay, he's oh phone.
Oh, he's
Oh,
on the
phone.
phone.
Alright.
Mm.
Daijo Budes.
All right. We'll carry on. The night is beginning to grow long. It's been around maybe 2.
I wasn't gonna say anything. Fuck.
Get your head out of the gutter.
Me when my name's
Maybe.
Night and I'm going long.
On the inside, I was like, "Don't say it! Don't say it! Don't say it! You'll interrupt him."
And I giggle and it's just like, oh shit. My bad, good.
It
My bad.
it was Dev. It was Dev.
The night is drawing on, and sorry, I lost my train of thought. The light of the moon is now shining brightly, illuminating
diamond?
the shine bright
Yeah.
like a diamond. It
Sorry.
is now shining brightly, and you can see features of the forest moon of Selune even here from the surface of Toril. The dark green clouds and the clumps of vegetation on the forest moon are evident, and the moon is very well lit by the sun on the opposite side of Toril. As the moon is climbing ever further into the sky, your meeting time with this merchant prince is very quickly approaching. Ressa,
Thank you for the
believe
follow, I
descended
appreciate it.
down from the sky with
What's up,
Plate
Hammy?
in tow, and Aaliyah has rejoined the group as well. You are near the place that you were supposed to meet Jessamine at, but she didn't quite specify if it's like in an alley or around a corner somewhere.
What's up, Zeus? How's it
What
going,
would
man?
you all like
How's it?
to do? Do you want to keep waiting, or do you want to do some looking around? Maybe do some last-minute preparations before you meet with the Merchant Prince. What would
What
you like
campaign
to
is this one? It's called Interim of Night.
I would
we
like
are
to,
in most
like,
of this is
set
Homebird
Plato
actually.
down, right? Like probably like in a shadowy
I'm good. How
corner
about you? I'm doing good.
somewhere, right? And then start
Doing very
looking
good.
around to make sure that like it's not an ambush, we haven't been followed, etc., etc.
Oh my god.
Okay. You set Plate down.
I was burping.
He's a little bit heavy and all of that
I'm
equipment.
kind of eating my dinner
your
right now,
arms are a bit
which
tired.
is
You catch your
fried
breath
pickles.
finally as you land. Go ahead and make a perception check as you look for any unseen assassins or perhaps anyone who might be trying to hide in the shadows.
That is a 13. Wait! Where is it?
Dark one feeling lucky.
Dark one's on luck.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead and tack on that D10. I'm surprised that none of you have
2. So it's a 15.
Oh hell yeah, dude.
15. All right. Don't forget,
This is my
you
first
all
like real
have-
campaign.
Or some of you have
so-
inspiration. I think you, Reza, have inspiration that you lose after you take a long rest. So don't forget that you have that.
I know.
I haven't
Right.
had a chance to use it.
I don't think Stratos has made many rolls outside of that natural 20 that you rolled 10 minutes ago.
Yeah, because I haven't had to. a lot of stuff that we've been doing, right? Has people been going to stealth, which I cannot do, or flying away, which is also something I cannot do.
Sounds like a skill issue.
Sounds like I'm gonna throw you into a wall.
Good luck with that one.
can't fly, skill issue. Anyway, with a 15,
Genetic diff.
you glance around some
I'm a
of the
level
corners
8
of
right
the
now. We're all level
buildings.
8.
You look to
You
the
can see it right
rooftops.
up
Who,
here.
Aaliyah just descended
Okay,
from the
perfect.
rooftops. You're looking around to see if there's anyone else
Mhm,
up
mhm.
there. You're peeking around into some of like the connecting gardens that are like attached to or in
Nice.
front of
Yeah.
some of these
I'm
nice
also
noble
kind of booted
houses.
up.
You
Fuck with me.
don't see
Oh wait, I don't have
anyone.
a flail. The fuck?
As a few
Huh?
minutes pass, huh? Oh, did you have a question?
No, you
There we
said
go.
anyone, and I was confused for a second. Sorry.
Oh, no, I was just saying you don't see
Okay,
anyone.
now there we go.
As a few more minutes pass, a group heading up the hill, coming up from the Temple of Gond, where you had seen those two guards make their way down towards earlier, begins making their way up the hill and towards you. A few of them look like they are cloaked figures, but you can see what looks like a well-dressed Jessamine hobbling along on a cane as she sort of makes her way up the
Second
stairs
Arctic,
of the
appreciate it.
terrace here. After a few minutes of watching this older woman sort of hobble along the street with the help of some of her servants, she makes it to you near the bridge heading across the water and the lower part of the terrace to the lighthouse. She looks to you all, like eyeing you up, making sure that everyone's there. Ressa, are you still invisible at this point?
Yes.
Jessamine speaks. As I said last session, she's this older Chultan woman. She has like a sort of darker complexion, dark eyes, and gray hair. Her body is feeble as she is sort of hunched over this cane. Her face is always thoughtful, kind of like always thinking before what she says, maybe a little bit cautious. And as she approaches, you can see that she is clearly not alone. She has brought a few people with her, not noble friends, no, more like bodyguards of some variety. They are all decently armed, but none of them have their weapons drawn. They are not approaching with hostile intent. Jessamine looks to your group and says, "There was a winged one among you, I believe, before, but other than that, I see that you are all here. I take it you are all very interested in hearing my business proposition. Is that correct?"
Deathly so.
We have interest.
Before we get too deeply into details, there is a slightly more secluded spot. It's around the corner of this building leading up to the bridge. If you don't mind, I would prefer any prying eyes to be kept away from this meeting. If you'd like, I will leave most of my retinue here.
Sorry, just a question. Did I may have lost track of this? Did me and Stratos meet up with them too, or are we off to the bar?
I believe. Did you actually head west to like deceive the guards? I believe in that case, you probably would have looped back around in the time that it took. Also, the guards didn't follow you after that point. So, if you did head down that way briefly, at this point, you probably would have come back. It's been like a good 20, 30 minutes.
Okay. Yeah, that works. Okay.
Are you lot following Jessamine and her two bodyguards around this corner of the building?
This seems sketch as shit.
Hey, Stratos, walk forward first.
All right.
You'd imagine we just said no and we just left them.
No, goodbye.
Say, hey, actually, how about we meet out in the open? You know, in a well-lit area with some guards nearby. You know. Back and get. Yeah, I'll walk ahead of the group, following them behind the
Be
building.
tank. Be the tank.
That's what I'm doing.
As you follow, go on. Did Ressa want to say
I
something?
just wanted to like still invisible, fly up into the air and using my devil's sight to quickly look around to make sure there aren't any, there's nobody waiting there. I have trust issues.
Okay. You, in advance, you go around the corner of the building. It is somewhat hidden from the main road. There's no one back here or up on the rooftops. And you watch as Jessamine goes first around this corner into like this sort of hidden block, hidden away from the main part of the street. She is accompanied by two bodyguards. And then after that, Stratos and the rest of the group are, making their way into this little secluded section. It's not an alleyway. It doesn't connect to another road. It's just a sequestered segment that is, hidden behind this building.
I'll take the opportunity to land, right? And as I land, drop invisibility, next to Plata.
Okay. You do this, and as you do, you suddenly appear, and you watch as the bodyguards of Jessamine, the two that are following you, very quickly reach for their weapons, but Jessamine puts a very shaky, wobbly hand onto the arm of one of them. It says, "It's all right. She is a good right to be hidden and distrustful. She's welcome here."
I'm gonna just give them a little wink as I straighten up, right?
All right. Saved by Jessamine, or saved, quote unquote, these guards don't seem particularly impressive from what you can outwardly make of them, but at the very least, it's bodies to protect the very frail body of Jessamine. She, as I mentioned before, every action from her seems like it takes some amount of effort, more than the norm, anyway. And her breathing is very heavy as she's just picked herself up and walked up these stairs leading up into the hill. You can see that she is very short of breath, that she's struggling to talk a little bit. As you guys make your way into this little sequestered area, one of the guards actually produces a small little wooden folding chair that they unfold, and it folds into a cute little stool that Jessamine then plumps herself on. She sets her cane across her lap and then looks to each of you. With a deep breath, she says, "Thank you all for coming. I know that we don't know each other very well yet, but from the tales of your exploits, especially what you and Plate had said in court, and she's clearly speaking to you, Ressa, your capabilities are not to be understated. This is good. Tell me, what do any of you know about Port Castigilar? It is a port that is a good distance to the southeast of here."
Okay, out of character. This is where Jabal wants us to go, right? Is that right?
Be right back. Sorry.
You're good, man.
No.
I'm fine. Please continue.
No. In fact, Jobal wants you to bring all of this paperwork and your charter to Fort Balerion, which is not
Okay.
Port Castigliar.
Oh, okay. Then I'm just going to say Plata and I aren't from these parts. We're not familiar with the land yet.
That's fair enough. I wouldn't expect you to know much about it. It is a port in name only now. Settlers from maybe 6, 7 years ago, they tried to build a settlement on Cholt's eastern coast, but they were unaware of the tenacity and the persistence in which the undead would attack their settlement, and it was destroyed. All of the inhabitants are either dead or they fled. But before the settlement's destruction, there was a major battle between what little military force the port had and the undead horde, a short distance north of the ruins of the settlement now. There, I need you to head to retrieve something that could be of great use to the city and, well, to me.
Okay.
What is this item you need?
There is a tree, unique to Chult. You'll not find it anywhere else. Nowhere. It is called the Heartwood. Have you heard of it before?
Have I heard of
No.
it before?
What's so
Uh,
special
Because
about it?
like immediately, it's not anything familiar. I'm sorry.
You're fine.
If any of you would like to make a nature check, we can see if any of you have heard or know anything about heartwood trees.
Let me see.
Okie dokie.
Fucking hell.
No.
I may be made of wood, but it's about all I know.
We doing nature checks? Hold on.
Yeah,
Got
sure,
you.
why not?
Got you,
Nope,
Sugarberg.
none of us know shit.
Hold on a
I
minute.
mean, I
Hold
did
on.
all right.
Jesus.
Hold on a minute. Papa's rolling through. Give me a second. All right.
I'm gonna use my inspiration for this.
For this role, this
For
Yeah.
a
probably
tree- for a
unimportant role.
for a nature check.
It's what she wants, and she could lie to us about what it does.
True. True.
That is quite fair.
Excuse me.
Doesn't matter!
Jesus, and even worse.
Well,
I got a
Plata, hope you-
15.
I want to
Plata,
cry.
I hope
Dude,
you,
the timing on that and then Techno saying, I don't think you could roll
Oh
any lower.
my god! Techno cursed me! You motherfucking bitch!
You know what?
I-
You know what? I'm actually going to use a tactical shift.
Alright. So that's the end of this episode. Thank you guys for coming. Hope you have a great night. I'll see y'all next year. That's a joke.
Thank God. It's over
Shut the
soon.
fuck up.
Papa's going to hit a tactical shift. If I can find how to do that here. Or tactical mind, excuse me.
doing all this for a nature check when Plata rolled a 15.
Yeah, well.
Oh, I'm sorry, Anya.
Dirty 20, bitch.
Okay. I'll go ahead and start with Plate with some basic information that your character might know, and then I'll move on to Stratos, who does have a good amount of knowledge of this plant for some reason. Anyway, Plate, from what knowledge you are aware of, the heartwood trees are these trees that grow here in Chult at the sites of specifically battlefields. The older the tree, the larger it grows, and it never ever stops growing. You think that the tree might have some sort of like alchemical properties for some of its bits and parts, but you're not entirely sure. Stratos, you're able to glean even more information. You know that these trees are magical in nature, and their leaves and roots have very unique alchemical and magical properties. You have read that ancient shamans here and druids here in Chult have used parts of this tree for their rituals, for their spells. And you know that heartwood trees are seen as sacred to a lot of the Cholted tribesfolk.
So I'm gonna turn to Frick, which one are we talking to again?
Does it mean?
Jessamine, I'm gonna turn to her and ask, like, so with how important these trees are to the tribal culture here on Schultz, do we have permission to get what you're asking for, or is this something where if we get caught doing it, we might be in a spot of trouble?
Due to the religious importance of these trees, only, respected druids and for religious purposes are anyone able to normally take parts of this tree and bring it here or anywhere on the island for that matter. I have come to learn that the roots of said tree create a solution that is particularly effective at combating the undead. I would like for you and your friends to go to this tree and see if you can gather some cuttings of the roots of this tree for me, so that way we can make a effective weapon against the Thayan undead. I don't want Joe Ball specifically to know about this because a lot of the guides and the people that he is well in would take grand offense to me desecrating, and she is using like one of her hands to put some parentheses up in the air as she says this, desecrating the tree. But I think that the importance of having this solution is more important than a few people in some mud huts getting upset.
Oh,
I
she's
see.
racist.
she's a little bit.
Is it racism or classism? But
I mean, it
Probably
could be
both.
both. Yeah. she's dogging on. I mean, it could be like a little bit of not xenophobic. What's the one where you hate somebody based on their religion?
I should know this. Why do
You know
I
what's
not
great?
know this
You
from-
know what's fantastic is I am sitting at a computer.
Yeah. Just look it up, bum.
Anyway, she continues. Now, this tree, this hardwood tree that I am directing you to, is out of the way. Not many people know about it, and there's no major tribes that live around or near it.
Into the
You should go unseen collecting the roots from this tree. However, that doesn't mean that it is not dangerous. Due to its location in the jungle just north of the port, there are hordes of Raznasi undead that wander the jungle, some ancient, some very deadly. And not many people would be up for this task. I am wondering if you would be.
Can I
We
do an insight check on there? Just to see if she's like telling us everything, right?
go ahead. From what you might have gleamed previously on last session, a insight check
Oh
against
my
Jessamine
god.
might be very difficult, and with a
Well,
5, that will not cut it.
yeah.
Can I
unfortunately.
also
Yeah.
hit an insight check?
Sure.
Oh my god.
Huh. You know,
The dice god
that
ate
was
us.
almost a 19. But whatever, bro.
It's Techno's fault, I'm telling you.
I blame Techno too,
Just saying
actually.
words.
Yeah.
Jessamine
actually his fault.
has this air about her. It's almost deceiving in a way. Like just this air of this frail, ragged old woman. Her face is wrinkled up and almost no expression can be gleamed from this stone cold face. She looks at you with dim brown eyes, half lidded, and it's hard to tell what her intentions truly are. She
Oh,
speaks
big
in this
bitch.
low, hard heard tone in a very soft voice. And it's difficult to tell like if what she's saying could be truthful or deceitful or if she's hiding something from you. Her composure gives nothing away. She continues. I have come to believe that you all have a large amount of skill in dealing with the undead, and I know that with a charter, you all will head south at some point. I don't believe it to be unreasonable to ask this task of you, as you all have skill in dealing with these matters. And in addition, I did promise to give you a unique form of compensation. Before you head out to get your charter signed, I will make sure that you are well supplied with potions, or should you require them, I will also give you a unique poison or two to help you on your journey. Though I don't know if poison would be of any use against the undead, perhaps in a battle against a Tyrannosaurus Rex, a vial of wyvern venom might come in handy.
Against the Than themselves.
That's potent.
Poison.
Question. This is an out of RP question. If I were to use enlarge, right, on a vial of poison, would it increase the volume of the poison?
It would increase the size of the container, but not the liquid inside.
Okay. Okay. So I'm gonna DM you a question actually, Red.
Okay, pop off. Did
Yeah, yes,
anyone
me too.
have any more questions for me, or do you want to speak to Jasmine anymore? Let me read what Dev just sent me.
I would be making eyes at Rockham, trying to see like what he's thinking. Even though he has no facial expressions, what are his drawn on eyebrows looking like?
They're currently rubbed off, but Rockham's kind of just, as he's been hearing about this tree and its properties, he's kind of just started fiddling with some of the feeling around the wood around his like chest cavity and stuff.
Mm.
Kind of head cocked to the side a little bit.
I'm wondering if it would help with your issue.
That's what Rockham's thinking too. He's like this.
Yeah.
This
This
magic
sounds like
tree.
special wood. Yeah.
I think we're gonna.
Just said alchemical. It's just like I'm like.
Rockham needs special wood.
I'd say we share a look, and I kind of like glance down at your core and then back up at your eyes.
Yeah.
You know, like you know what I'm thinking.
Yeah, I'm just gonna give a very, very slight nod. Just a small, subtle shift of my head.
While we're waiting on Red, Delta, I'd like to tell you, yes, we have done friendly fireball.
Yeah.
Fucking
First fucking session, actually.
No, hold on. I want to clarify. There is no we. There is her.
It was the first session too. I'm pretty sure.
First session, and I get fucking incapacitated by a fireball.
No. First session, Alex got incapacitated by the fireball too.
It took me out too because I had a block for Grix.
That's crazy.
That was before. I'm pretty sure that Red made it to where Alex and I share damage so that I wouldn't fireball him again.
Yeah.
I was downed. Alex is almost just about dead himself. About crispy as his signature looks.
Okay, never mind.
Almost looked like fried elf for a second there.
Well, like I'm gonna look over at Plata, right? And like, you know, make eyes with him and kind of like touch my middle and, you know, like lean my head toward Rockham and then give him a nod. Right?
What are you hungry for some wood? I'm not gonna. Okay.
Oh my god. You're so
What?
later. We'll talk about this later.
Are you gonna talk about his wood later?
You want to talk about getting my wood later? Okay, you little weirdo.
Yeah. No, you want to talk about it right now in front of company?
You're the one who's insinuating it in the first place.
Oh, my
Welcome's
God.
gonna let out a couple of coughs. Even though I have no lungs, he's gonna just kind of
Just
Like,
cough,
start-
cough.
No, it's just like-
Aaliyah, Mom and Dad are being freaky again.
emulate the noise he's heard many times and just kind of like bang on his
Help.
chest, bang on his chest a little bit. Because so in their minds, for the most part, they don't know what a warforged is. I'm just a knight, a very plated up armored knight.
Fuck is we bashing? What do we?
Is there anything else we should know about this port or reroute?
Yeah, I'm gonna look at
Yes,
Jessamine. How are we getting there? Is this you arranging transport for us to go make this errand?
Well, the port is no longer functional. It was destroyed by the undead, and most of the town has been destroyed as well. There would be no way of getting you in by ship. However, you are heading south into the jungle anyway to find the ruins of Mesro. Is that correct?
Remind me, I don't believe I mentioned this to her, did I? I asked her if she knew about druids from Mesero.
Ooh.
Not,
You did not mention this to her.
yeah, I didn't think so. I'm gonna kind of look at her with a slight tilt of my head and go, now, where did you hear that interesting bit of information?
The only important part about the information is that it is true, is it not?
I would like to meet some of the druids down there, yes.
Then you'll be heading by anyway. Trust me, the reward for doing this for me and the compensation will be well worth it. Potions and supplies and poison will do you very well in the deep, dark parts of the jungle of Choltir. I bid you to consider, perhaps, a brief partnership with me to do this. I'm not asking for you to enter into my service. I am not like the other princes here where I will have you sign a contract or work for me outright. No. Do this one thing for me, and I will pay you well, and that is it.
Strictly
What's
on the
wow?
table. Okay.
You might have to say that again, Plata.
Yeah, sorry. I thought my Discord might have just exploded.
Same.
Red?
Hi, I'm here. I heard you both speak at the same time, and I couldn't hear what was said. Plata, do you want to speak first?
Yeah, sorry. I had just said, what's well? Like, what is well paid?
I am in control of all of the herbalists and alchemists worth their salt here in the city and in the surrounding area. If you go and purchase any potions at the bazaar, they will be from one of the people in my employ. I will guarantee you some higher quality potions before you go out onto your expedition and before you go and find this tree for me, if you agree to get the root. Bear in mind, these potions are not commonplace. You will not find them up for sale in some of the normal shops, even in Waterdeep. I am willing to offer this for you if you will go and collect the root, and if you will do it discreetly.
Okay. Yeah.
Is this the type of item that if we're caught with it in the city limits, there are repercussions for us?
Perhaps if you were listening to what I have said, You would have noted that I did, in fact, mention it is illegal to possess here in the city, and the locals out there in the jungle will not think very fondly of you if they find it on your person either. The trees are considered sacred. They are not to be touched, save by the druids and the shamans of the local tribes.
Another question then, just for clarification. When we cut this off, is there any issues where if it withers and dies, you don't want it anymore? Does it need to be stored or contained in something? And then about how big is this piece of root we're looking to get you?
I will provide a container before you depart to fill with all of the root that you can get. I don't believe the root should go bad in the weeks or perhaps month or two that you're out in the jungle. The properties shall remain for quite a long time. What is important is that we have enough of the root to make the solution in the coming fight against the Thayans. I would very much enjoy being the person in control of this solution to fight the Thayans, which is why I would prefer if none of the other princes knew that I had it.
I see. Okay.
Why would you not want to share
Hmm.
this with the other princes?
They are yet to be aware that I have made a effective weapon against the Thayans, and I would like to wait until the opportune time to reveal it in Golden Throne. I am not normally one to try and win favor from the people. I normally don't need it, but I believe this tool is one that I would like to keep discreet, especially what it's made out of.
Yeah, because a lot of people would think you desecrated the basically a holy or a religious relic secretly for this.
Even here in the city, there are many followers and worshippers of Ubteo. We have other temples here to Joaquin, Gond, Tymora, Savras, and a few more, but among all, I would say Ubteo has a large following as well. They are considered sacred in Ubteo's religion, and the populace would not be happy knowing that one of their trade princes is outwardly going and desecrating their holy relics.
I would think not. Okay. All right, look at the others and go. I think we got a good good amount
I
of
think
information. I'm interested in this little task.
I'm interested as well, but I do think we should take our time and take your words into consideration before we make a decision as a group.
Fair enough.
Very well. I will await your word. You are currently in the employ of Kalia, is it?
Yes.
Yes.
I will pass along information through Kalia in the coming day or two. If you need to get a hold of me, let her know.
Very well. I guess we'll wait around here while you quietly make your exit from here, so that because I'm guessing you still don't want to be seen with us.
Very well. If you have no more questions for me, then yes, I will carry on. And she is then helped to her feet by one of her bodyguards. The other bodyguard then proceeds to fold up the little folding stool that she has, and the group then proceeds out on to the street. They meet up with the rest of the guards, the bodyguards rather, that are out there and begin making their way towards the villas and the Temple of Savras. The lot of you are left here in this hidden back part behind the building, just beyond sight of the street, pondering and thinking over what Jessamine has said.
I'm gonna cast invisibility.
With a
If
few
it-
words and a wave of your hand, you disappear from sight once more.
How are we supposed to talk to you? I know
I
you're
can
there.
still hear you.
Yeah, but what's the point of being invisible if you're just talking to us?
Well, I assume we're going to be walking out soon.
She's not wrong.
Walking out of an alley. Like, we're just walking around at night. Act like you're drunk.
Grisk is with us at this point, or is he been hanging around somewhere else? I just thought about that. Where's my frog boy?
Frog Boy has been with you this whole time. He is not the greatest with his words, so he's mostly kept to himself when you were speaking to Jessamine. He has confidence only really dealing with Xanthi, and not many of the other merchant princes. I would say that maybe he's a little bit more comfortable in this conversation with Jessamine because she's a bit more direct and to the point, similar to Xanthi, but with Jessamine it's even more so. But he did not feel inclined to speak up during that conversation.
Okay. It's kind of this tree sounds very intriguing to me. I like the idea of its
Intriguing.
alchemical properties.
We should learn more about the tree. Maybe some of the.
My only question, I guess, the thing we need to figure out was, do we tell Xanthi?
Is
Hmm.
Dante a follower of Ubteo?
Not even just that. Just if we're dealing with politics now, if we're talking politics, her having the information that Jessamine. You know what? I'm gonna shut up real quickly. Red, can I do a perception check, or can I go up onto the roof and do a perception check?
Absolutely. Go ahead.
Page with advantage. Let's try it.
Ooh.
Oh shit!
I don't even see what the roll is. It didn't tell me.
It was 20. Not a nat 20.
Dirty 20.
Yeah,
No, dirty 20.
dirty 20.
13 plus 3.
Dirty 20.
Remind me, you're looking around to see if anyone's within earshot or if Jessamine and her bodyguards have left.
Correct.
Okay. You look around. You see the silhouettes of Jessamine's group disappearing to the east, she's not heading to the east. She is heading towards the south. She is making her way past the Temple of Savras. Other than that, you can't really see anyone else out on the street. It's getting a little bit late, but there are a few people still awake in their houses here. You can see a few lights on, a handful, but curtains are drawn. You don't see anyone actively looking in the direction of where you and your group are hidden. You don't see any windows open.
Okay. I want to come back down and go. It looks to be clear. But as I was saying, real quickly, she could use it as a political weapon against Jessamine. This is where we deal with the infighting, and now this is that messy shit that Xanthi was telling us about when we worked for her, and what Kali has warned us about.
I will state plainly, I am against gathering this root, mainly because it creates a lot of enemies for us. If you would like to get it, right, I will not stop you. I will accompany and protect you from enemies, but I will not carry this root, and neither will Plata.
I will probably avoid taking the route unless it has a benefit to me. I want to talk to those shamans, though. I want to talk to some druids. Now, if we can also find a way to, if in the prospect we're able to convince some druids to, maybe lend us a little bit of root. That way we're not, kind of in the real fucking wrong against a whole ass religion. That'd be really cool.
I bet I
Try
can
to-
convince them to give us some wood.
if we can convince people to kind of let us touch the tree or take some of the
Thank you
root,
for the gifted.
then this
Thank
would be
you.
great, and I would
What the
not
fuck? Oh,
make
Ditto
an
got
enemy.
it. That's
Want to be an enemy of
awesome.
an entire port that I kind of still need resources.
We're
for
almost
currently.
1/5 away from the Yoda
Why
cosplay.
don't we tentatively accept and see where it goes?
Worst case scenario, we fail. Oopsie poopsie. We can't get you any root. Sorry,
Who's going to carry the root?
Bob.
There, none of us are carrying it.
There's a compromise.
That weird fucking
Because
sack
realistically,
thing ate it.
realistically, if it's in a backpack and someone goes to search a backpack, they can find it. If it's in the magical portal that is the badger, I'm gonna point down at my crotch with both hands, just wham. That is the badger. It's kind of hard for them to get anything out of that if they don't know what they're looking for.
Plato, what
Or
is your opinion?
Grix would speak up at this idea from you, Rockham, and he says, "You want to put the alchemical ingredient into the stomach of the badger where it's going to get covered in bile and mucus?"
It will have a container. She said she'll have a container for it, so that's why I was asking about that. Glass container, no dirty root. Win-win.
Plato, what's your opinion?
I'm of the opinion that I'm kind of torn, honestly, because while these are indeed some high promises to protect the city and help kill off a bunch of things in their undead works, like you guys had mentioned, it's going to cause a lot of problems with a lot of people. And also, isn't this not virtue signaling? There's something for it, I know. But I mean, like, what, just because it may not be immediately found doesn't mean you're not carrying the item. You elected to transport it with you. Just because I shoved a gram of cocaine up my asshole,
Hey,
it does not mean I'm not carrying it.
language.
I also said I wasn't going to outright steal the root. If the druids allow it to us, cool. We can store it. If people have a problem with us holding the root, they're never going to find it in the bag. The bag's going to literally eat them before it probably gives up what it wants. It barely works for me.
We also have plausible deniability.
Yeah, and if you guys don't want to see me cut, if I go and happen to get the root, you guys don't know it's there. Oh no.
Is anyone concerned that she might use this maliciously?
Oh, 100%. Oh, 100%. I don't plan to hand this over to her. If we do somehow get this legally, I don't plan to hand it over right away. I want more information on this too. Because what thing is she making that can stop the undead? What needs this level of alchemical, I guess, and I'm going to look at Stratos. This is pretty strong for an alchemical resource, I'm guessing, based on what you know? Like, this is pretty strong shit.
So, my also thought of this, right? Because she said she wants to use it to make, she mentioned both a weapon or a solution. Now, I'm wondering if by solution she means like solution to the problem or solution like liquid solution. Did we get specifics on that or?
Nope, and I doubt she would have told us.
Okay. Did she tell us how much of the root that we needed?
She's gonna give us a container and said fill it up.
Cool.
So it could be a
for
fucking
sure.
lot. It could be a fucking lot.
Yeah.
It could be a
So-
barrel for all we know.
What are we telling Xanthi?
I think we just keep it $1.50 with her.
I think we just tell her straight up. Worst case
Mhm.
scenario, she could maybe help intervene in
Shed
our
some light, yeah.
or shed some light on this.
Like an idea of what she Jessamine might be making with it.
Like I said, I'm gonna talk to some druids. I don't want to outright steal from what's a tree first. I like
Pardon me.
not having half a religion or most of religion after my ass. I got enough
Yeah.
problems as it is.
I'm a little hesitant to divulge this straight to Xanthi, like right away. Like
The other
all the
the other
details.
problem is now that we're stuck with Miss Cutthroat or Wrinkles McCutthroat over there, and just generally point in the direction that Jessamine walked off. if she finds out we told Xanthi, the fuck's gonna happen to us too. She gives me the vibe of the type to
Here's my
get
thought.
rid of loose ends very quickly.
Here's my thought with it. We tell Xanthi, we exclude specific details from Xanthi, so we hold the cards. But we tell her that Jessamine wanted us to pick up an item out there from the druid.
That is illegal in the city, but we don't say what it
Yeah.
is.
We don't even
And let
say
her
that it's
guess.
illegal. Or we don't even have to say. If she's smart enough, she'll know what's down there. She can figure it out on her own and deal with it herself. But we have
And
the
if she
plausible
presses us, we
denial-
just say she
She
called
word
it
specific.
contraband or illegal stuff. You know, if she asks for
Yeah.
specifics, we'll just say Jessamine said it was highly illegal and possibly religious, and she can
So-
infer from there.
So all I'm hearing is Plata doesn't say a fucking word to her. You can't keep secrets for shit.
He's got a point, dog. Like,
Plata's
Plata?
not allowed
Yeah.
to speak.
You're gonna have a point too when I stick a knife in your throat.
Okay,
Go.
calm down.
I try very hard.
I thought you were from Brooklyn, not London.
honey. They called it a knife, not a shiv.
Same difference.
Are we ready?
Yeah, let's go. Let's go see if Xanthi's still awake and
Worst case, we'll go tomorrow.
admit the truth.
Indeed.
All right. But can you pass a zone of truth test, though? No, I'm just kidding. Or
I
am
heard
I?
spell.
As long as we don't tell a fallacy, you know.
I heard spell cast.
It doesn't really matter to me whether or not we tell Xanthi. Like I've said before, Plata and I are pretty much just passing through.
Yeah.
Worst comes
My
to
thought-
worst, I'm
we-
taking him over the wall.
My thought, it's more of we keep cards close to our chest. We're doing our own politics here. We
I'm
have
stuck in the world of
ability-
politics.
Yeah, we've been thrust into politics, and now we have to play the game of politics. So yeah, let's go find Xanthi, see if she's awake. Worst case, we'll just meet her tomorrow.
I just want to punch things and fix myself up find some druids that'll fix me up. This is bullshit.
You return to the villa of the merchant prince Xanthi. This time, when you approach the guard, same guard that was there when you arrived the first time, he recognizes you. He's been told to expect you, and he opens the gate for you once more. You return through the side passage of the villa and into the main meeting room of the trade prince of Xanthi. It still vaguely smells of incense in here, though it doesn't seem like any incense has been burned for at least a few hours. However, there is the strong smell of freshly brewed tea. There is a hot pot of tea on the table directly in front of the merchant prince as you enter into her meeting chambers once more. A thick veil has been drawn around her main seating area, and it looks like she is practicing a little bit of calligraphy as you enter. She seems tired. Welcome back. How did your meeting with the other merchant prince go, Jessamine? Did she divulge any useful information?
She's a unique character, gotta say. Would not trust her with a small child. But because that bit of guard she had there, those looked fucking cutthroat.
Wouldn't that
Jessamine cares not for appearances, and she is rather blunt in her wants and her needs when she feels inclined to tell you. That is, she often keeps most of her cards close to her chest. I would be wary of anything that she has told you, and hopefully she has told you everything.
I'm going to drop my invisibility and give Rockham a meaningful glance.
All right. Well, she wanted us to. She didn't give us every detail. You could definitely tell she was holding a lot back. For the most part, though, she asked us to, when we go out for our charter, to stop by. What was the name of the port again?
Port.
Port testicle.
No, Casticle.
Port Casticle. Port Casticle.
You mean Port Castellugar?
Past Casticle. Yeah, that
Yeah.
one.
Oh, God.
And she says she said there's something that we have to go find there for her. She didn't give us details. She said we would know what it looks like when we see it, kind of thing, and just told us where approximately to look for it. But what she said, it was we don't want to be found with it because it is highly illegal.
Rockham, at this point, go ahead and make a deception check for me.
Yeah, like the person with 0 bonus into fucking deception work. Somehow I made a 15s earlier. This is gonna fucking flop.
Oh,
Yeah.
Jesus
Oh my
Christ.
god!
Do you
Yeah,
have your inspiration?
I didn't get inspiration.
Oh, fuck.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, how does that work out, Red?
Uh,
Do I
wait,
stumble over my
wait,
words
wait,
so
wait,
bad that
wait.
she can't tell what the fuck I'm talking about?
Yeah, wait. What are you lying about? Hold on. Let me try lying instead.
All I'm saying was highly illegal in nature. I never said a lie.
Yeah, wait. Why are we rolling a
Hold,
deception if we're?
Hold on. Well, you're omitting the truth.
There
right?
was also a lie where Rockham had said she didn't tell us what it was.
Oh,
That as well, yes.
heard.
let
Sorry,
me-
I'm really tired.
Xanthi, who has remained comfortable in her seat this whole time, listens to your words very intently. She has given you her full attention and is keenly analyzing everything that you are telling her. She's put down her calligraphy kit and set it off to the side. And you've worked with this woman for a good month or two, or perhaps a little bit longer now, Rockham. And you've spoken to her on many occasions. And now you're outwardly fibbing. You're telling a lie to this woman. She looks you in what would be your eyes and says, Rockham, I
Yep.
believe that I have grown to respect you a lot since we have known each other.
Mm-hmm.
If at any point there were relevant information to be said, perhaps important information, you would tell me, right?
Yeah. The only problem is everything dealing with the politics in this world makes me very uncomfortable. I'm very out of my depth right now. I don't know what to do.
I'm going to, at this point, put my hand on Rockham's arm, right? And be like staring very strongly at Xanthi and say, I think Rockham is trying to respect the request of every prince of the port while maintaining his loyalty to you.
I'd say that's about drums it up. I'm not very good with words and things. You know me well enough by now. I punch things. I don't do words. I don't do speaking. You point me at something, I fight it, it dies.
Examine me, Will and well, as I say this. My intentions are to help you all. I have grown to respect you, and I admire your prowess. I want to help you. I know you can help me, and you have helped me. If there is any important information that you feel might be relevant, or if you need an edge in your dealings with the other merchant princes, I want to be there and I want to be involved. I will not force you to tell me anything that you don't want to, but I was hoping that I might have that same respect.
All right. So I'm going to look at Ressa. I'm going to look at Aaliyah, and I'm just kind of shrug and go, hypothetically, if another prince told you not to tell another prince what was happening or what you were doing, you would be already pretty wary, right?
Incredibly, which is making me wary of what you're about to tell me.
Oh, for God's sakes. The old hag wants us to get the root of the heart tree.
Yeah.
Whatever that means.
Yeah, the big religious tree there.
I'm glad you said it because I was
yeah.
about to.
We can't
I
keep
was gonna
pussyfooting around here.
I was gonna try to have her infer it on our own so that we would implicate ourselves with the old hag that scares the living shit out of me.
She scares you?
Yeah.
While they're talking, I'm going to be watching Xanthi very carefully to see her reaction.
That old wrinkly lady, something about her just rubs me wrong. I feel everything dealing with her makes me on edge, like she's an enemy.
Can I roll insight to like watch her?
Yeah, of course. As you finally
Oh my
blab
God.
to the point, man, these insight checks are not doing well.
Hold
You
on.
finally blab to the point of the heartwood tree, telling Xanthi that Jessamine wants you to retrieve the roots of this tree.
Oh my God. I can't. Sorry.
Xanthi doesn't seem surprised that, that Jessamine wants a alchemical ingredient of this kind, but she does seem thoughtful as to perhaps the purpose. In fact, she says outwardly, the roots of the heartwood tree. I know it is magical in nature and it has alchemical properties, but what does she want it for?
So some kind of weapon or a solution to the Thayan undead problem?
She also said that she didn't want the other princes to know because she wanted complete control of the solution, from what I remember.
Yeah,
that seems highly suspicious.
Which I
she
thought.
says she normally doesn't care about the public's view, but in this case, she thought it would benefit her quite a bit.
What's the current power structure like here with the 5 princes? Like, is there anyone who is it equal, or would you say there's a sort of a hierarchy?
No prince in the Golden Throne Palace sits above the rest. We all have our own corner of the market, you could call it, that we own and make use of. You have met a few of us already and know what most of us work in. I work in textiles, gems, and a good part of valuables such as jewelry and such. And
luxury dealer.
Incense, as she begins to light a new stick of incense in front of you. Kalia works in trade. Jobal works in guides, people, information. Jessamine works in alchemical ingredients. Akeen works in soldiers and mercenaries. The list goes on, but we all have one particular corner of the economy that we have control over. Because we control each of these facets of the economy, no one prince stands more important above the rest. We all fulfill a vital role in the city's economy and well-being, and no one works in our trade without us knowing.
Oh, other thing, something that was very interesting. Did I ever mention to you something that I wanted to kind of investigate Mesro a little bit? I feel like I did. I feel like you're the one who even told us about it.
Yes, we've discussed this at length. Rackham, are you feeling all right? You're very off tonight.
She knew that information before I had even told her. There's only one
You-
other person that had been around knowing that I wanted to see Mesero.
Do you perhaps think that there might be a servant or someone working here in my estate that might be a bird for Jessamine?
Possible. That or maybe in Kalia's employ? Because Kalia also, I mean, I know all you princes have to be outwardly friendly with each other, but realistically, you know, behind closed doors, most of you have issues with one another in some way, shape, or form, or have some alliances. Do you think Kalia may have also have some knowledge of what Jessamine's doing?
To my knowledge, me and Kalia have a informal alliance of sorts in the court and in the city here. I think if she had important information about Jessamine, she might find it wise to share it with me. But we cannot deny the fact that all of the merchant princes could have people working directly for them, feeding them information. There could be someone listening to this conversation right now, and we don't know. But it is
Can I do a perception check to
important.
see if that's the case?
Sure, go ahead.
Huh. It's 8 or 9. Sorry.
From what you can tell, the room, other than yourselves, is empty. The doors are all closed, but you, Stratos, go like one by one as the conversation is continuing on, and like you open the door slightly to see if there's anyone on the other side. Luckily, no.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Good catch there, boss. Good catch.
So, I actually had a
At
question
the
too.
moment.
Oops, sorry, go ahead.
Oh, go on.
I was really just gonna ask if this could be a play for her to kind of take like a head position here, like ahead of the other princes. That's why she wants to keep it a secret.
It's possible. I have a request. Another one, if you'll indulge me. I know I've been quite selfish, making a lot of requests of you all lately, but I would like to make one more. When you go out to collect this root, I personally don't mind you collecting it. I know a great many people here certainly wouldn't appreciate it. You know of its religious significance, yes?
Yes.
Yes. I would ask that instead of bringing all of what you acquire straight to Jessamine, please bring some to me beforehand. I would like to have a trusted individual look at this route very thoroughly and intently, and I'm going to see if I can get any more information on what this process that Jessamine is doing has really any value, or see if it is what she says it is.
Well,
I see
we'll
no
see if we
problem with
can
that.
even. Yeah, we'll see if we can even get any of this stuff. Sounds like it's going to be quite a task in the first place.
What did she offer you in compensation? I'm assuming she offered you some works of her trade. Is that safe to assume?
Rare
Mhm.
potions and possibly poisons?
Hmm, okay. That sounds like something she would offer.
I'm going
I-
to say,
For the potions,
I'm going to be like looking at my nails and be like, she offered me nothing of interest except pretty words.
Question: since I had the dirty 20 with the on the nature check earlier, is what the root does included in that knowledge that I technically have?
You have limited knowledge
Hmm.
of what exactly the root is for in,
Mhm.
alchemical like ingredients and potions and stuff. You know that it is a potent ingredient in some of the stronger healing potions, and you know that it is closely connected to magic involving positive energy, but that's the limit of what your knowledge extends to.
Okay, that works. I just wonder. Yep. Well.
All right. I would ask kindly that we get back in touch with Jessamine and we agree to her request. I am very acutely interested in seeing what this root of the heartwood would do and what it is used for. While you are using your time and going out into the jungle, the potions that you receive from Jessamine would help you greatly, I assume. Let's make no mistake. If Jessamine intends to use you, you should use her right back. I'm going to see if I can get someone in on her inner circle and get a bit more information about what exactly she intends on doing with this root, if I can. I believe Jessamine is also under the impression that you all are working for Kalia, so we shall use Kalia as a intermediary once again. Speaking of which, a message came for you from Kalia while you were gone. Something involving Joe Ball and heading to Fort Balerion, I believe. That sound important to you all?
Yes.
Yeah.
Right. Apparently, he has booked passage for you on a ship named the Fanged Horizon. It's going to be leaving out of the harbor in about 2 days' time.
Excellent. Fun. Yay.
Yay.
Boats.
Mm-hmm.
Or an interesting mode of transportation.
I would be wary. I know for a fact Jobal put you on this task because you all have experience dealing with the undead and all of that. Thayans have been seen among the waters here in the Bay of Cholt and outward, and pirates are still somewhat common, though they've been somewhat less recently. I think they've been fighting a little bit with the Red Wizards. But the waters are dangerous. It makes sense that he would want you to guard this ship full of his important paperwork. I would be careful that you all do not become secretaries in this matter.
Red, sorry to interject real quick. I'm sorry. I'm going to step away for a second. If you can just control Rockham, I'm feeling not too good all of a sudden.
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Take your time, man.
Thank you.
Just shoot us a message if anything changes. I hope you feel better.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm hopefully this will be solved in a moment, but yeah, I don't feel so good. So I'll be right back. If you can
You gotta
control
take a
Rockham.
shit.
I was just gonna
No.
say.
No, I wish.
Okay, feel better.
Feel better, man. Talk to you
Without throwing up.
soon. All right. I hope that you all don't get roped into this as secretaries for Jobal. That would be a tragic waste of your talents. I believe the Fanged Horizon is important to one of your members. Is that correct?
I've heard of it before. The boat.
Hmm. The captain and the ship are both from Baldur's Gate. They have frequented the harbor here for many a year now, and Captain Jelena is very reputable in her work. She will sail you safely to Fort Balerion. Now, did any of you have any more relevant information that you would like to share? I would like to remind you once again that I am on your side. I do have your interests in mind, and I do hope to see you get to I do hope to see you get to the city of Mesro unharmed.
No, I don't think we have any other information.
I can't think of
it's been
anything else that might have been said.
I think it's been all explained.
All right. Shall I send word to Kalia that you all are interested in working with Jessamine then?
Yes.
Yes, I think that's what's best.
Yeah.
I will arrange a meeting to get this storage container of hers before you set sail on the Fanged Horizon. Remember, you will leave in about 2 days' time, so do whatever preparations you need to do. And in addition, I believe I also owe you some free supplies for your charter. If you put together a list of what you need and deliver it to me tomorrow, I will make sure that you have what you need before you leave.
I am already pulling out a piece of parchment and like pen, and I've already started writing down ingredients for my spells.
We will make sure to get that to you before too late, Xanthi.
All right. Good luck. Stay safe with all of the politicking. It is very convoluted and dangerous, and I would hate to see you swallowed up in this poisonous viper's nest.
Yeah, thank you.
We already have been, but thank you for making sure.
All right.
I'm gonna
with
give
that,
her. Oh yeah.
Oh, go on. I was just about to describe you guys all heading out, unless you had one more
Oh,
thing.
I was gonna say I give her another like incline of my head before turning to leave.
With you having told her the whole truth and, given her the benefit of the doubt, she returns your nod and gives you a respectful goodbye as you all make your way out. This time, not accompanied by servants. Either it's a little bit late, or perhaps Xanthi trusts you all well enough to see yourselves out. One by one, you make your way.
Invisibility. Sorry, go on.
Invisibility. As you make your way out the door, you turn invisible, and then you are outside in the night air, completely invisible. You all make your way out onto the street once more in front of Golden Throne Palace. The golden hues and reflective lights of the building do not shine very brightly. Instead, they dimly glow in the moonlight as the palace overlooks the entire city. The city is rather quiet on this late summer night. Occasionally, you can see guards that walk on past or, make their way through the streets below as you watch them from this hill up above. And you all have been through quite a lot today. It has been a very long and strenuous day. Despite there not being any critical fights for your life, dealing with these princes has been a little exhausting. Where would you all like to go now?
Bed.
Go to sleep.
Yeah.
Give me to the punch.
Right.
Where's the bowl?
I'm banishing you.
To the Shadow Realm?
No,
Oh.
to a different plane of existence.
Is it like a G6?
No.
Come find you.
Damn.
Don't worry.
Hey, Zavi, I have a present
Actually,
for
I
you.
think
I had a present for you.
I think Aaliyah's native to the plane, so she goes to a pocket dimension for 60 consecutive seconds.
Is it Tux? Is it your kitty cat? Let me see him. Let me see my boy. Oh, he's such a fat chunk. I love him.
He's such a fat
Oh my
chud, bro.
god. You can't even wrap your arms around him. He's so big. Oh,
Can I have this arm
his
back, please?
leg.
Can I have this, hey, can I have this arm back? Hey. There you go. Thank you.
He's so cute.
He's a big boy.
Oh, he does not want cuddles right now. Grumpy boy.
All three of them are sitting
right.
right here. I should run upstairs real quick too, so you guys can keep talking. I'm walking around.
Oh.
Just tell me what to do. I'm picking up some stuff from out back. That's all.
Okay.
Gotcha.
You're good.
You all make your way towards the resting parrot, yes?
Yes.
Okay. Heading towards the resting parrot, you make your way towards the familiar inn. I actually still have the descriptatory text that I read the first time we introduced this in, and I believe this is the first time it's appeared on stream. So I'm gonna pull that up right now.
Okay.
The Inn, the Resting Parrot, is a much different atmosphere than the nightly Nyanzaru streets. Though quite late, the occupants are rather lively. Several familiar card and dice games are active at the ends of the tavern's long mahogany tables. Kope, the inn's Kalimshite owner, eagerly addresses some customers at the bar. Occasionally, while speaking, a colorful parrot will squawk something and the patrons at the bar will laugh. The inn's first floor is simple in layout, but fairly spacious. The bar lies in the center of the large open parlor, and long tables line the rest of the sandstone tile. Everyone appears to be enjoying the city's local cuisine. Mugs of golden palm wine, a fizzy fermented drink, and spiced rum brim the mugs at almost every table. All right, and I think I can pull up the map of the inn so that way we can change the vibe.
Oob.
Jobu des. Sorry, where are we?
We're going
For
to
the inn.
Okay. Is there anything I can do? I can roll right now.
Why do you want to
I
roll?
still-
We're in the end.
I don't care. I have a thing of inspiration to use.
All right.
I haven't really had much
You
of a
all
chance.
have had a. Oh, you need to use your inspiration for
Yeah,
something.
I haven't
You've
had
been
much of a
rolling
chance.
very well.
Constitution save. For alcohol.
Blackmail.
Alamacaha. You
I-
all very briefly gather at the round table in the corner of the building that you've been frequenting and your many nights here. Even though it's rather late at night, there are still a bunch of people down here on the first floor, like enjoying drinks, playing games, making jokes at the bar. Kope is busy as usual. His parrot Squawk is repeating some profanities that he heard over at the bar, and like there's bar goers that are laughing. Do any of you want to talk about the events at the table here today? Maybe like catch each other up on like some information or speak about anything? Or do you guys want to maybe like have a quick drink and then just head to bed?
I'm
Not even
actually
mine.
I'm
Uh,
actually gonna go up to the counter and ask Mr. Bartender for a bottle of his the good stuff.
It's honk shoe time for Plata.
Well, if Plato's
I'm
going to
just-
bed, then I'm going to bed.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go to bed as well.
Oh. We can just go to bed. It's fine.
Sorry,
you
buddy.
can live your best life, buddy.
It's okay. Where do I even go?
Did you want to go get a bottle of the good stuff? I mean, Rockham can't drink, but he's still down here with you.
No, it's fine. I can't just drink a whole bottle of shit by myself.
That didn't
Besides,
stop me.
I think he's still kind of mad at me for because I was gonna use my winnings to pay for it anyways.
Okay. True. Rockham, are you still upset with Stratos?
No, he's gone. He's stepped
Yeah,
away.
he wasn't feeling
Oh
well.
yeah,
Oh, right.
Yep,
That's why he's still
yep,
sitting down here.
That's why he's still here, because he's sorry, he got to the table and then immediately went into sleep mode. So you're just like sort of sitting here at the table, all kind of by your lonesome, basically, as everyone else has like gone up. What
Where
is
the fine
Stratos'
wench is at?
Where the fine wench is at? I'm gonna be straight up honest with you, Stratos. Most of the people in here are like Chilton men or sailors. And they it is not looking good for for the female audience here in the bar.
Son of a
Unfortunately,
bitch.
no hot
Fine, I'll
elven
go to
ladies
bed.
here.
God damn it. Does Plato have a sister?
I don't actually know. I guess you'll have to ask him.
Word.
All right. Stratos, you have had a little bit of enough of today. What are some final thoughts? What are some things that might be on Stratos' mind as he's heading up to bed? One of the last people who have not like gotten cozy and are getting ready to sleep.
Actually, I'm thinking right now that since my sword technically has the same properties of a ring of spell storing, could I theoretically have Ressa put a big ass fireball into that to use for
What?
Nator? Isn't that how that works?
Wait, what?
I believe you
Like how?
can do that. That is one of the features of the ring. I believe
Any creature
Ressa has to
can.
be the one.
Yes.
Oh, go on.
So from what it says is just that this ring stores spells cast into it, holding them until the attuned user wears them. The ring can store up to 5 levels worth of spells at a time. So say if like
Yes.
you put like a level 5 fireball into it as like a last resort kind of thing.
Mhm.
Do it.
So Ressa could upcast a fireball and store it in the ring for you to use at a later point.
Mhm.
I think her maximum spell level is 5th level, if
Level.
I'm not
No,
mistaken.
it's 4th level.
Ooh.
Is it 4th level? Okay.
Because I took 1 level of cleric.
Oh, word.
Yeah.
Word. Would healing spells
I mean,
work for that too?
What do you mean? Would they work for that? Like, yeah, I
It's
could.
any kind of spell, yeah.
Okay. I was wondering. I just didn't know if like wizardry spells function differently from clerical spells in this aspect.
I'm just gonna like reach out for the ring and be like, I can surprise you.
Because now I'm
It's a sword.
thinking. Now, yeah, it is a sword. Now because I'm
You're gonna
thinking
reach
right.
out for his sword and put some magic in it.
I'll
What's
surprise you.
What's the highest level you can cast at right now? Because what if we did like a backup mass healing word?
You
I can
asking
cast.
Alex?
Yeah.
I can cast at a 5th level.
Okay, so what if we did a mass healing word at 5th level into the sword, so that way, if we all start getting low, then it's like just kind of like a backup big boost.
Or at least hold on. No, sorry, no, 4th level. I'm sorry.
I'd be fine still.
I apologize. Stupid idiot syndrome.
It's okay, you're still cute. It's fine.
Thank you.
Not just spell casting.
What up,
Hey,
Christy?
Ressa. Can I get a insight check from Ressa really quickly?
Yes, you can.
Oh, no, Quant. What's up, Crispy?
What's the
At
point
least it
even
wasn't
rolling?
At least it wasn't a
Wait a
one.
second.
Dark one's own luck.
Last one. Oh my! I'm gone. I'm going. I'm leaving. I hate this game.
Damn, if only you had that inspiration from earlier.
An 11.
Crazy work. Ressa, you are getting comfortable in your bed. There are like a combination of like beds with mattresses here up on the 2nd floor, but there's also a
Yeah.
selection of like hammocks for people who like to sleep in a particular way, or for sailors.
Mhm.
Aaliyah, who has been at sea a whole lot in these past few months, has actually taken to the hammock. You notice that despite having not slept well the previous night and been awake all day and getting incredibly drunk and just outwardly being through a whole lot, she still seems to be awake, but you're not sure why.
Are we sharing a room?
I believe Aaliyah doesn't, yeah, she doesn't have like a separated space to sleep in currently. Right now, she's not paying for like her lodging because this is all being covered by Xanthi. So she would be sleeping out in the common area with you all, I believe.
We're sleeping in the common area?
On the second floor? Yes.
Yeah.
For free.
Oh. I just assume she's taking watch. Like,
Back, by the way.
I don't know. She's
Value.
a snake person. I
Okay.
don't know what her deal is.
Just gonna.
Plata sleeps half the time.
So if you
Like,
need someone to take watch, I can always just take a watch.
you feeling better, Cole?
Yeah, I'm doing better now. Got it on my system.
Good.
Okay.
Yeah, no, Rockham can take watch. He
Oh, that's not what we're
just-
talking about.
Oh, yeah, no.
Yeah.
Oh, no, yeah. Resta just sees Aaliyah just kind of sitting up, like, despite everything that's happened to me today, I'm just kind of awake.
Oh, you're just kind
I'm
of sitting
gonna-
there.
I think I'm gonna be like in one of the hammocks, right, with my wings just kind of like drooping to the floor behind me, right, on either side, and I'm kind of like twitching them back and forth to make myself like rock in it, you know, and I'm just gonna be like staring at Aaliyah, who has not made any move to get into a bed or anything, right, and be like, "You gonna go to sleep? You got a big day tomorrow."
I'm just going through a lot and just kind of understanding what happened today.
I don't. Do you want to talk about it, girl to girl? At that point, I
There's-
stop my rocking so she knows it's serious.
Ever since I've gotten here, I've not been in the best of mindsets. I don't know what's going on. It's just all the movement, all the chaos is just I don't know what's going on, but I'm not sleeping, and drinking is the only way I'm kind of pushing forward right now. Just to kind of keep my mind off of everything that's happened the past couple of days. This is not what I'm used to.
Okay. I'm gonna like hop up, right? And just kind of like walk up to her to sit next to her. And I'm just gonna be like, where are you from originally?
I'm from the east, a place called Paratur.
Never heard of it.
Most people haven't. If you don't adventure there, you don't. No one tends to go there. It's a interesting but dangerous place.
What's it like?
It's a lot like this port. Its architecture is a bit different, more ancient ruins, but at the same time somehow modern and upkeeped. We have, we're very much a our where we're from is very much a friends with nature kind of. We very much are one with nature and one with the spirits.
Do you feel the spirits here?
I don't know what I'm feeling, but it's something dangerous. Something is not right, but I don't know what is.
I'm going to grab one of her hands in mine and cast Remove Curse.
Okay. You begin casting Remove Curse on Aaliyah. Does that have a material component? I believe it does.
It does not.
doesn't it? Does it not? Okay.
Nope.
You begin casting Remove Curse. At this point, you can begin to sense some sort of magic that is enlaced around Aaliyah of some variety as the spell takes hold. However, your spell doesn't seem to have any effect on what it is.
I'm going to squeeze her hand tighter and cast Dispel Magic.
Okay. You begin casting this spell as well, and at this point, this is when Stratos would begin coming up the stairs. He sees the two of you speaking about something or other. Stratos, you see as Ressa is casting some sort of spell on Aaliyah. You watch as the lights briefly emerge out of her body, lighting up the otherwise completely dark room. And then a show of frustration on her face as seemingly her spell did not have the intended effect. Ressa, your Dispel Magic hasn't had any effect either.
You have something magical on you. I can't remove it.
Many of that's what I feared.
I'm still kind of confused. This has never happened to me before, where I couldn't remove magic.
I'm sorry, this doesn't usually happen.
Yeah.
Performance issues.
Someone needs a little blue pill.
Oh,
Maybe we should,
here we go.
maybe we should ask Jessamine for that for a reward.
We could ask Plata, see what he can do. I'm assuming Plata's chancing in a bed nearby.
Yeah, Plate has made himself comfortable at this point, and he is sitting in a elven trance. He's technically not asleep. You could go walk up to him and quote unquote wake him up, and he wouldn't really be adversely affected. He wouldn't be groggy or anything.
I'm gonna walk up to him and kick his bed. But hey, Aaliyah needs you.
If you
Get up,
do
healer
that
boy.
one more time,
I do it again.
you are
Aaliyah
so
needs you.
lucky we are in public. I'm gonna get up.
What
do you mean?
There's something magical on her, and I think it's causing her like a high amount of stress. And I've tried to like remove it with like remove curse, dispel magic. Nothing's helping.
Okay.
Like here, I'm gonna put her hand as his and put her hand in his and be like, can you feel it? Because he's a magic caster and he has his own like way he can like see magic. I guess I don't know.
Are you feeling now, Mr. Krabs?
Are you feeling it now, Mr. Krabs? Plate,
Art
go
thou
ahead
feeling it
and-
now, Mister?
Sir Krabs.
My Lord
Mr.
Crabbington, are
Krabs.
you feeling it?
Can we have Mr. Krabs make a Arcana check for us, please?
Oh my god.
Can I guide the Arcana check?
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, can I do this? Can I get on this too?
Stratos is technically here. He is like watching this all happen. He has not yet been included in the
So
conversation.
the
He's
Arcana
like sort
check.
of
Son of a
chilling there.
bitch.
I got a 28.
Oh fuck. Okay.
I want to do something, man. All this fucking inspiration is just sitting here.
You sense something strange. In all of the times that you have like attuned yourself to your surroundings and like tried to suss out any like magical auras or anything nearby, you must have either glossed over this or perhaps this is new. But you are sensing this faint magical aura coming from Aaliyah. It is weak and unusual. You can't tell what kind of school of magic it's from. It feels strange, alien. It almost doesn't make sense. You don't recognize like the type of energy that it is. You can't tell if it's positive or negative. It feels alien. It feels dark.
I'm gonna now hold Aaliyah's one hand in the both of mine, right? Like my hand under or my left hand like under Aaliyah's, and then my right hand on top of. Well, there definitely is. I can tell there's something going on. Aaliyah, how long have you been having these kinds of, I guess, issues? It's the best way to immediately put it.
It's what I've been feeling like. It started last night when it
Okay.
started, but it's been around a long time for my limited understanding.
So just to make sure, it started last night, but you've kind of been aware of it for a while?
Yes.
Okay. Then within the last 36 hours, obviously, I could imagine being here is a very big change to what you may normally be used to, but did anything particularly out of the ordinary happen?
No, I mean, nothing that I would know. I drank alcohol like I normally do and went to bed, or attempted to go to bed, I should say.
Okay. Um, do you, Aaliyah, pardon me for the question. You're not just some normal human, right?
I am not human. That is correct.
Okay. Um, have you ever been poisoned
Nope.
before?
Maybe
Like, do you know,
once.
do you know if it's something you may or may not be susceptible to?
Poison has never affected me.
Okay.
In a way that's
Okay.
that hurts me.
Okay. Do you know if you may be averse towards any kind of curses or anything?
I wouldn't know. Just
Okay. Would you be able to give me a bit of description about the supposed, I guess, connected maybe origins of what you got going on?
I'm not sure how to describe what it exactly is. It just it's started with a nightmare this morning, it started with a nightmare, and everything's just been on edge ever since.
Could you describe this nightmare for me?
I was lying in my bed when I was younger, and this thing started to crawl up my body and engulf me. That's the best way I can describe that nightmare.
Would you be able, I'm sorry for playing a game of 20 questions here in the middle of the night. Would you be able to describe this thing for me?
Let me think about it. I'm pulling up my notes too. Uh, I can't really describe what it looked like. It just kind of started, just this figure just started kind of consuming, starting at my legs and just kind of consumed forward, consumed up my body.
Okay. Hey, Red.
Yes.
I'd like to cast Detect Magic and see if that just might help kind of pick something out from within.
You cast Detect Magic. Are you casting it as a ritual?
I'm using my Elven Lineage feature.
Ah, okay. You cast Detect Magic. And to your surprise and perhaps also your dismay, using your magical vision, you can see the magical items that you and Aaliyah are carrying, but you see no magical aura emanating from Leah herself. It seems to be either hidden from your sight, or perhaps there's something else at work here.
Okay.
Hmm.
All right.
Hmm.
Well, first and foremost, I do think you are suffering from possibly some sort of magical curse. Off of the information I'm able to gather, actually, some other questions here. Has this kind of creature ever shown up previously?
I have never seen it before until I've heard of something like it from people, but it's the first time I've ever, visually seen it.
Can you share some of these recountings of this thing?
It's the same, this monstrous thing just kind of comes at you while you're laying in bed and just you're helpless to like watch as it slowly consumes up and slowly just consumes your entire body.
But has it
I
ever
have a
been like?
solution.
Go ahead. Sorry.
Okay, I have a solution. I'm gonna sit. I'm going to sit on one end of the bed, and I'm gonna make Play to sit on the other, and I'm gonna put Aaliyah's feet in his lap and her head in my lap, and I'll be stroking her hair and be like, "Now you can sleep because we're protecting you." And my wings are kind of like doing like little happy flaps.
This hammock that Aaliyah was originally sitting on was perhaps not intended for 3 people. And yet, here we are. Aaliyah, somehow you've been coerced into sleeping with these 2 people holding you, your head and your feet. It's a very interesting situation. How did you get here?
Also read I did the thing.
Yeah, I'm responding.
Gotcha. I used my own in case I didn't want to like in chat.
And I'm just kind of like moving my wings slightly, so we're rocking very gently. Nothing can eat your feet while Plate is holding them.
So can I slowly grab my necklace and use it? Then Brett has a chance.
I've been rolling too well tonight. I need to be stopped.
You're gonna regret that later.
How much later? We have like 30 minutes of a session left, and we're about to go to bed.
I don't know.
I have to pee really bad.
Oh, okay.
Okay, really sorry.
Can I say this
so-
out loud, or is this like a
Well, you can say anything you want out loud. It just
Okay.
depends on whether or not you want to share your knowledge with the rest of us.
Okay.
Sorry, I was responding and I lost track of what was said. I believe, Aaliyah, you said something last.
Oh.
Did you have a question for me?
Yeah, no, I was gonna ask to grab my amulet or my necklace amulet and use it while I'm
Okay.
in this precarious position.
At this point, Aaliyah retrieves a amulet that none of you have seen before. It seems to be carved out of jade, and it depicts a serpent of some kind, or at least the head of one. It is threaded with jade beads that go all along the circumference of the necklace, and the amulet itself, the head of the amulet, if you want to call it that, is roughly the size of perhaps a quarter. Aaliyah, as you're about to go to sleep, Stratos, who has been listening in on the conversation the whole time, seems like he wants to add something.
So, Aaliyah, just a question for you. Have you maybe pissed off anybody of like an higher power of some kind, angel, archfey, anything like that? Rubbed the wrong way?
Me personally, not to my knowledge. I've never pissed off any.
How about familial?
Maybe my family is very, very old.
I
There's a
see.
chance we could have pissed someone off.
So, what I was able to gather from kind of listening in on everything is that like curses of this kind usually exist among people who have aggravated a higher power of that nature.
See,
When did this all start happening?
to me, yesterday.
Is this something that's happened to your family members in the past? Is this like a recurring issue?
It has happened. These things of what I described have happened to people in my family, and have happened to other people, not just my family, but people I know.
And how far back can you reasonably trace that?
I mean, our record books go on for a long time about it. Like, indications of something happening to people, and
This is an
about it.
old grudge. Yeah, this is a yikes one kind of moment. I'd actually ask Ressa then this. You have a way to commune with people in or folks that take place in a higher realm, right? From what I've gathered from your little, you go off on your own for a bit, you talking some pretty crazy shit, and then you come back with some other crazier shit.
I'd say my relationship with my warlock patron and my cleric side, it's probably more direct than others.
Okay. Could you ask them to take maybe a little peek-see to see who might have a grudge against our small friend here?
I could try, but although my connection, oh my god, my relationship is quite direct, I wouldn't say it is like instant messaging back and forth.
Can you leave them a voicemail?
But I can do my best.
I figure we all need to be at like top form, so she needs to sleep at some point.
I'm trying to like figure out like which side is the best side to reach out to right now.
Well, if we're talking like, well,
yeah, you know what?
I think cleric side now, right?
I don't want to insult the other by reaching out to one over another.
Like a three-way call?
Nope.
Hey, how's it going?
I'm gonna think.
Or maybe you can talk to the warlock side, and then Mr. Plate over here could talk to his clerical side.
I think my clerical side is more likely to answer me.
Okay.
What's that supposed to mean?
I'm going to like go back to like
right.
petting Aaliyah's head, right? And just like close my eyes and start praying quietly, trying to reach out to my deity.
What language are you speaking?
I'm going to be speaking in Celestial.
Okay. You begin reaching out in prayer. Oh, what exactly is the nature of your prayer?
I am asking him for guidance on how I can help my friend. And I'm putting emphasis on how this is the first friend other than Plata I've ever made.
Go ahead, and at this point, I want you to make a wisdom check for me. Can you make a wisdom check that receives a
Wisdom?
bonus from your persuasion skill?
I don't know how to do that in D&D Beyond.
What is your bonus to persuasion? Do you have proficiency in persuasion,
I
rather?
have +8.
But do you have
Jeez.
proficiency in persuasion, though? You
Yeah.
do?
Yeah.
Okay. Your wisdom bonus is +0, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What you're going to do is you're going to roll the d20 and you're going to add your proficiency bonus, so +3 in this case.
Okay. Natural 20.
Oh,
Oh shit.
that's my
All
motherfucking
right.
goat. Yeah,
All right,
baby.
Daddy, give it to me.
All right. Uh,
I don't ask him for much, ever.
you. Okay. I want you to keep in mind where you currently are, where you
Yes.
are currently sitting. You're
Mhm.
in the common sleeping room of a inn that many dozens and dozens of people go to and they sleep at.
Yes.
You are sitting on one particular edge of the room in a hammock with Aaliyah's head in your lap and Plate on the other side, Shredos standing right in front of you. You begin offering this prayer. And now, unlike these past several weeks, you feel a deep and profound connection to your clerical deity.
Mhm.
As your prayer continues, a bright silvery aura begins to encompass your body, and those draconic features that you all have come to see before begin to flare up. And as Ressa opens her eyes from prayer, her eyes begin to glow a bluish silver. Ressa, you are given visions of what seems like a dark serpent, and among that, you see an iron gate. You see that it is in a far sequestered location, and you see what looks like a ruined city. These visions carry on for a moment or two. They are blurry, unclear, and then as quickly as they come, they have stopped.
Mm. Did I get any kind of knowledge with those visions of what they are?
Uh, you have seen what I have told you, and no
Mm.
more.
Okay. Thank you, Father. Um. Okay. And then as they fade, do I go back to normal?
As the visions fade, your draconic features begin to dissipate. Um, the room was very briefly brightly glowing. People who were trying to sleep have turned their heads in your direction as you have become a very bright nightlight, at least for a few moments. You have garnered the attention of the entire room.
I'm gonna look at them like, sorry, cleric, nightly prayers won't happen again. Just kind of giving you like a sheepish, like, sorry.
You see some confused looks among the ingoers, and some dude in the corner who's just like had enough of all of this. He's trying to sleep. He like curses a little bit in Jolted before like turning over and like putting a pillow over his head.
Okay. I'm going to like lean forward softly to Leah, right? And just whisper to her what I saw. Like after praying to my God. Roll deception now. I don't really care if they believe me or not. And I'm just gonna like whisper to her like what my God showed me, right? And I'm still like stroking her hair, like trying to like keep her calm. And then I'm gonna tell her I have no idea what it means, but I'll know it when I see it. Like I'll be able to recognize it. But Red, would it be a far stretch for me to believe that like what I was being shown was in the jungle? Like
The city,
around?
for sure, was in the jungle somewhere.
Okay. And I'm just gonna be like telling her that. How big was the black serpent?
It was difficult to tell. The features of the serpent were blurry. It's difficult to tell if you're looking at the serpent up close, far away, if you're like able to determine any like features of it. Does it have horns? Does it like have a unique scale pattern? It's impossible to
Yeah.
tell, really. You just know that it was a very dark black serpent.
I'm going to look up at Stratos and say, "You seemed well versed in what she's going through. Does that sound familiar to you at all?"
Can I do a history check to see if, or is it history or religion for those?
You're going to be rolling religion in this case.
Okay.
Oh, what about Plato as well?
If he wants
Religion.
to. Has Plate been listening in on this? I mean, he's been sitting there this whole time.
Yeah.
Okay, never
Mhm.
mind. Inspiration!
Dude.
Finally. W, now I can actually use that bitch.
It was all a ruse to get you to use your inspiration.
Nat 20, bitch! There you go.
Sorry.
We're good.
I opened up my DMs and I saw that wide-hipped model that I made and I shared it with Red a while ago, and then I just completely just like brain off as Dicey yelled, "Yeah!"
I have that same image in my DMs.
Hold on.
Don't worry.
What the fuck was I doing? Oh yeah, religion check.
Don't worry.
I have an idea. I might know. Like at least me, I might know. Can I guide this too? Would that be okay?
Sure.
Red.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Yeah.
You can. I rolled the nat 20.
Well, I mean, he can still roll to
Oh,
see
yeah,
if he
yeah.
knows.
While they're doing
You know
this,
what?
I'm just gonna say like, I'm good. While like he's thinking, I'm just gonna be like closing my eyes and once again thanking
Yeah, I only
Bahamut
got a 16.
for the visions.
Okay. You are thanking your your draconic deity for his
Thanks,
assistance in
Papa.
this particular case.
Huh? I changed
In-
a thanks.
All right. So we'll go ahead and start with Plate. You know that there are a bunch of serpent gods, but I mean, does it even necessarily have to be a god in this case? It could be a fae, or it could be perhaps like some other sort of being, especially if it's somewhere here on the material plane, if that vision of a city is anything to go by. Your best guess, if it was a deity of some kind, perhaps one of the serpent deities of the snake people that have been known to linger here in the Cholton jungle. Yuan Ti, you think they're called? They're these serpent monstrosities that worship snakes. All right. For Stratos, you are dead set that this is most likely a Yuan Ti god of some kind that Ressa is describing. But I mean, there's really not a good way to be certain. There's a bunch of variables here. And from what you are able to gather, the most information that you have, it seems like it could be an archfey or perhaps like a Yuan Ti deity, either lesser, greater, you're not sure.
Hmm.
Am I a lesser deity? Sorry, out of
No,
character.
actually, you are out of character. You are technically one step below that.
How? Okay, question. Do I know Yuan-Ti deities, or is this?
You know of a few. There's 5 or 6. They all revolve around like ritual sacrifice and like murdering your common snake person and like, killing humans and doing horrible things to humans to turn them into snakes. And they all have, avatars that are snakes, and those snakes can take different forms and colors and shapes. But like, there's not enough information here, is the issue.
Hmm.
What does Aaliyah glean from what I said?
Does Aaliyah have any thoughts?
I mean, from gathering up all the information, after hearing everything, I have a bit of an idea of why this would be happening, maybe, but or at least why it's happening to me and my people, and my family, at least. But I do kind of want to keep that close to the chest, I should say.
Aaliyah, do you know like the different Yuan-Ti deities, and can you give us a basic rundown? Like maybe even just like their loose domains, because that might tell us a bit more as to why it's affecting your sleep, for example. Because that seems like a major factor in it. You can't sleep. That's the big thing, right?
Yes, I would say, Red, do you know? Can you help me? I only know 3 of them off the top of my head. If there's ones I can remember or not, I need to roll for
Out of
religion and
character,
history.
I totally looked up Yuan-Ti deities, so I know them now.
Eating ass bitch. Shame.
That's why I'm asking in character instead of like just using regular shit.
So here comes a little bit of an issue. Oh, hang on one second.
So Dev, you're new to D&D.
Mm-hmm.
Doing that is something that's called metagaming in the D&D community, and it's frowned upon.
Oh, I see. I don't. I only know the names. I don't know what they do.
So I think at this point you should stop
Okay.
looking them up, because it will, even if you say it won't, it will affect how you play the game and how you approach it, which will then affect how Red DMs. So
Gotcha.
it's something that a lot of players have to battle with, is what does your character know versus what do you know? And like the more you're in D&D, the more you just know in general, right?
Okay.
So metagaming is a slippery slope to do unconsciously, and even slippier slope to do consciously, right?
Got it.
Which is
Okay.
probably what Red was about to say before he had to do something.
Gotcha.
Yes. Try not to go looking up a bunch of these things. I think learning about this stuff organically adds to the experience, and I think
Sure.
metagaming and like looking this up is going to detract a little bit from your experience since you're new, Dev.
Yeah.
That's my personal take on it.
No, that's I'm open to any critiques, criticisms, anything. I don't know any of this shit, so that's why it's like had no idea. Like I knew metagaming was a thing. I didn't know it was in that sense of stuff that could. I don't want to say could be general knowledge because it's really not, but it seemed like religious stuff could be. So that's on me for not thinking about that, of what it would mean in this sense.
Oh, you're good. One other thing I was going to bring up is because of Aaliyah's cultural circumstances, she might not actually have as in-depth knowledge of the quote-unquote normal Yuan-Ti deities as
They're
one might
abnormal ones?
suggest. Can I get a religion check from Aaliyah, please?
Oh.
That's a 20.
We had such
There we go.
we had shit rolls all up until now. This is beautiful.
2 back-to-back.
It's all lore. It's all lore. Of course, the good rolls happen in all the lore.
Maybe I'll sit back and just not participate in this one, and I'll just listen from now on. At least for the rest of this one.
I would say that you are certainly familiar with, at the very least, Seth and Mershulk, like the dark serpent deities of the Yuan-Ti. They are reptilian gods whose main portfolios include serpents, obviously, traps, poison, and murder. They could perhaps have something to do with this dark serpent, and if so, this is very important information to you.
Yeah, then I, give them what I explain to Seth and Mershok, that they are the two that I know of, the two chief gods that I know of for this, and explain, that they're pretty much, blood sacrifice, cults.
Do either of them have like a
Cult
history
adjacent.
of like dream eaters, stuff like that? Is that something that either of them would have a hand in?
That's something I would. Could I discern even with? Could I discern like knowing that?
Can you discern what? I apologize.
Oh, yeah, no, discern if like one of them is specifically around dream eat the dream eating.
All deities, lesser, greater, it doesn't matter. They have the ability to appear in dreams of people who are important to them or might be worshiping them, or perhaps ones that they spurn just enough to worm their way into their subconscious thoughts. It could be that one of these deities are trying to send you a message, or it could be perhaps a red herring. Again, not a whole lot of information to go off of here. This is all speculation, but I mean, who knows? Maybe one of the serpent gods, they just have it out for you.
Something about having a big snake, man.
Leda.
Yeah.
Do you have protect from good and evil?
I will tomorrow.
Okay. Then why don't you cast it on
yes,
Aaliyah?
I do actually.
Cast it on Aaliyah and she might be able to sleep.
Yeah.
Because it's not a curse. It's not a spell. So it'd be an effect of good or evil, right?
Yeah. Well,
yeah, disadvantage on attacks against the target. Can't be possessed by or gain the charmed or frightened conditions from them. They are already possessed, charmed, or frightened by such a creature. They have advantage on any new save against the relevant effect. Aberrations, celestials, elementals, fae fiends, and undead. So it might fit in there.
Fae fiends are undead, but what about archfey?
They are classified as fae.
Oh, heard. Got you, twin.
I mean, it wouldn't hurt, would it?
No,
no.
it's late.
I mean, you're about to get the spell slot back when we go to bed anyway, so.
Yeah. Might as well put it to use.
Yeah, bro.
All right. You begin casting protection from good and evil upon Aaliyah. The spell only takes a few moments to cast, and she is very briefly surrounded by a blue aura before it dissipates and hides, which is good because bright lights usually make it a little bit difficult to sleep. You're not entirely sure if it had any effect. She's going to have to try and sleep for you to be able to see.
All right.
Yeah.
You want to sleep in our laps or do you want to sleep by yourself?
I'll sleep by myself.
Okay, but I'm right over there if you need me.
All right.
I'm gonna give her head a little pat and then get up and go back to my cot.
All right. Aaliyah, you are left alone on your hammock as the cold air continues to drift in through some of the open windows. The second floor is now beginning to grow quiet as it is getting very, very late. You're tired.
Hentai
You've
Jones.
had a long day, a long week, a long month, a long year.
What's up, dude? How's it going?
Do you want to try to sleep? Do you want any more magical assistance?
Holy
Can I use my
indeed.
what I was gonna do before everything, can I use my amulet
March.
just in case? See
Of
if it
course.
does anything, so I will use it.
You activate your amulet to cast the spell on yourself,
2021. God
and
damn.
you begin to feel it take hold.
What games you used to stream? Like
Sense this feeling of
2021?
stress begin to slowly melt
Let me look.
away,
Hold on.
and your eyes suddenly feel very heavy.
I
You
can check
drift
actually the
off.
specific one you
Just-
probably were there for. Let me go see.
At this point, can everyone go ahead and have a long rest for me? Go ahead and restore all of your abilities and your health if you're missing any for some reason. Aaliyah, you sleep peacefully, and you wake up early the next morning feeling pretty good. You feel great, in fact.
You followed
You're
me
down in
July
the first
20
floor common area before everyone else,
Let me see.
and you feel
July
energetic.
25th? Let me see. July.
Excellent.
All right. As everyone comes down to the first floor,
Probably
I'm
Valorant.
going to make the assumption that you all like have breakfast
Is it
and start
Valorant
planning what you're
or-
going to be doing for today.
There's a lot of Valorant, yeah.
I am
Like a lot
going
of Valorant.
to, at this point, declare a moment of brief downtime. So, each of you can
Yeah, a hell of
describe
Valorant.
what you would like to do for the next 2 days to kill time. If you want to like go out and do any like shopping that you don't want on like the list of stuff that you're getting from
Hell of
Zombie.
downtime, yes.
If you want to like go do anything, now is the time to tell me. As for supplies from Xanthi, she is willing to give you for free most, if not all, of the equipment on the adventuring equipment section of the
That's you
Dungeon
streaming. So
Master's
yeah, no,
Guide,
I've
I
started
believe.
taking it
Completely
more
for free
seriously.
and as much
ish.
as you want.
I'm as much as I
make
can.
sure to
So
grab
we're still
everything
working
that you
towards it. We're
possibly
working on
need
trying to hit
from
partner
there.
now.
I have a list.
And
Oh,
do you?
yes. This is as soon as we sit down at the table, I'm gonna pull out my list I've made, right? Slap it on the table. I'm like, all right, everybody, this is what I have so far. Take out my ink, and my pen. Or quill or whatever. I don't know. I've listed all of the spell components for Plato and myself for all of our spells. 60 arrows for Aaliyah. Rations for 2 weeks for each of us. Fresh bedrolls for each of us. Sturdy ropes, water skins, lockpicks, and health potions.
Okay. All of that she can give you. For specifically the spell components, she might have trouble finding some of them. Can you message me your list and I can give you exactly what she is able to give you?
None of my spell components come with like money requirements on them. I checked. I don't know if that's an issue.
Okay. That's good for you because that means you don't need them. You just need an arcane focus.
Oh, okay. Then all the spell components that Plata needs.
All right. What spell components does Plata need?
I don't fucking know.
Plata, keep in mind, Xanthi is the trade prince of gems and jewelry. I will reiterate gems.
Yeah. Oh no, yeah. Oh yeah, no, I've been waiting. Yeah, no, bud, yeah. Yeah. Just like real unabashedly, right? Just I need a bunch of big diamonds.
Like how
As
many?
many as you can freely spare.
Okay, I'll put it on the list. Certain
They-
like worth or what?
Yes, yeah. The exact they have to be worth at least 300 gold pieces a shot.
At least
Aaliyah's
3
going potty.
I can buy one of those.
each. Okay, how many can you carry?
Depends on how big they are.
300
Rockham's
gold
gonna
pieces. That's a big diamond.
I said, hey,
Rockham's gonna
motherfucker.
pat Bob as you don't need to
Or
hold them too much, you
spell
know. I
component
can
I
hold
need
the
ready access
spares.
to them.
I
as
can hold the
many as
spares.
possible.
Mine's still red.
Okay.
Yo,
Alright.
yo tengo una pregunta when we have a
Um,
moment.
Rackham. Oh, sorry.
No, you're
what?
good. Go ahead. When I said when we have a moment,
Oh.
you're good.
Rackham, do you need me to add anything to the list?
Just health potions for me. I don't really eat.
Do
I
you,
don't
do you need some
need.
oil for your joints?
No, those are wooden. That's why your
The
fireball
shadows
hurts so
want some
much.
oil.
I guess yeah, some more potions of health would be good. Definitely, you know.
I did
can-
add that to the list. Oh, hold on. We're gonna be on a boat. Potions of water breathing.
I'm on a boat.
I forget you guys need that.
Well, I don't think I need it because I can fly. You know, I don't see
No,
myself
but
going into the water.
I was gonna say if you're under,
Right.
but nonetheless you need oxygen. You guys
Mm,
need the air. I
alright.
forget that's a thing.
I don't know if she'll be able to provide it, but I'm still gonna add it to the list. Okay, what else?
Potion of
Uh,
speed, if possible.
Potion of speed.
The
Gotta go
issue
fast.
does arise. You've been waiting, Dev. I'll get to you in just a second.
You're good,
The
man.
issue does arise that Xanthi does not have a very great way of getting a hold of potions because that's not her domain. She might be able to get like 1 or 2 potions depending on like what you ask for, but I would be careful expecting her to be able to come through on specifically the potions.
I don't expect it. However, I am of the belief that it never hurts to ask.
Okay. Yeah, that's fair.
Right.
Yeah, I need to.
Anything else? Does anybody need anything else?
Pythons. If we have to do any climbing of any kind of trees or stone surfaces, as we found, we're
Well, well, I guess it's for the charter, not just for
for the
boat.
charter. They got plenty of rope. I don't get sick. Yeah, I really can't think of much else.
All right, and then
I
whatever
will,
she cannot provide, we'll just provide ourselves.
I will state that things like bug repellent
Oh,
and
yeah.
particularly a lot of containers for fresh water are
Oh,
important
I put
because
water skins on there.
okay, got it.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. What else? We don't really need soap. I have prestidigitation. Cooking pot? No, we can buy that ourselves. We don't need to bother with that.
I got one. It's inside the badge, but I got one.
Oh my god.
Covered in spit.
Ugh.
Well, we'll need to stream. I mean, if we'll probably need to stream anyways. We're gonna fill up with water to boil instead of using our precious drinking water.
Trying to think what else we might need.
Your precious.
Because
drinking
this isn't
water.
just like a little trip into the jungle.
Yeah, you're gonna. Here's the thing. Definitely get more rations, and
Mm.
probably something to seal them up in,
Well,
because God forbid,
plus
someone steals our gear, it gets washed away. I can store stuff inside Bob, and if it's covered and sealed in the container, the spit's not gonna be all over the thing.
Here, before we continue, Dev, did you want to say what was on your mind?
I was just gonna ask if she had a way to find like metalworking items and stuff. Kind of like I was looking to see if she could find me a better shield.
Okay, like better weapons and equipment and stuff.
Because like I'm sure everyone like between our two clerics could use something a little bit beefier for them to not get hit.
I could do with
It
some better
can-
armor.
It can't hurt to ask. Zavi, are you putting this all down on a physical list?
Yeah, I'm typing it out.
Okay, awesome. Once you're done with that, send it to me, and I will tell you
that's what I was gonna do.
exactly what she can
Oh.
provide.
Medium armor. Am I able to wear medium armor with my low
If you
strength?
can wear heavy,
Yes.
yeah. If you
Well,
proficiency, I think
I have proficiency, but I need there's a minimum
I
strength
think
requirement.
heavy is the only one that requires the strength requirement. No.
Correct.
I believe yes. Half
Yeah, 'cause
plate
I
might
did
have a
learn
strength
it.
requirement, but
I don't think it does,
I-
but I'll double check for you guys in a moment.
Okay. Because I think I'm wearing leather armor at the moment.
maybe could do with like a breastplate or something.
Yeah, hold on. Yeah, I'm wearing leather armor. So I think maybe some medium armor would do well. Better.
Yeah, medium armor does not have any
Mm.
strength requirements.
I do have proficiencies with shields as well. But I don't know if I have the if I'm able. Can I
Yes.
hold a shield?
Yeah, as long as you have at least what I recall, I can look up the rules here in a moment if you like, because I have the PHP up. But what I remember about like spellcasting and whatnot is as long as you have at least one hand free to perform, somatic components, as well as produce any kind of necessary materials, you can, for the most part, cast spells.
It's tricky. Come back.
Red? Are you a shield?
I've been using the
Yes.
shield.
You can use a shield and still cast spells. You need a free hand to cast
Yeah.
spells,
That's
but
What the
That's what I
fuck?
was thinking.
Okay.
Do
then
you use a weapon?
I want a shield. No, I don't. I
Mhm.
use the only weapon I would use is when I go into melee for like my Draco Rage.
I'm surprised you don't use like a
But
spear or something, because like having the reach while you're flying.
I have Eldritch Blast.
Spears are also two-handed weapons.
Versatile.
I
You're
have
right. Sorry.
I have 2 beams of Eldritch Blast I get to cast.
That
Oh,
as
yeah.
well.
That's 1d10 plus 5 each time.
I have 1D.
I
We
bet you
Ooh.
do.
is it a tenor though?
It's big
Okay,
enough to show up in the mirror.
If I go into my Draco Rage and my shield is still on me, can I still attack?
Yeah, why wouldn't you be able to?
I don't know. It's considered my shield on. Well, I guess it's melee. I don't know. Ignore me. All right. Then so medium armor and a shield for me because I'm tired of being squishy. She doesn't have to get this. Obviously, it'd be ridiculously expensive. But I would like at least her to look into where I might get one, which is a bag of holding. I love Bob, don't get me wrong. But I also don't like depending on Bob.
That's completely fair.
That's your own opinion about liking Bob.
I fucking love Bob.
So, bag of holding or whereabouts for where I can get it. Because I'm not familiar with this city.
Yep.
Okie dokie.
Probably not
Anything
idea.
else?
I'd like to inquire about new armor. I'm not hurting in any capacity.
What kind of armor?
I have scale mail on right now. I would fuck big heavy with half plate or even just a breastplate. So that way I at least lose the disadvantage if I'm not going to get the better AC, but it's not something I'm going to bitch and moan about in really any manner.
All right, got it.
It's if we're pushing our envelope a little fully, that'll be the first thing to go.
Listen, all I'm saying is I wasn't gonna go this far originally, but now she wants us to bring stuff to her that is illegal. I'm pushing it. All right, red.
Okay. You got your list all done?
I already sent it to you. And we'll just
Really?
say do I I don't know, pull up a messenger or somebody?
Okay. So, I'll go ahead and fast forward through this interaction because
Yeah.
I do want to try and get to one last section before we end for the night.
Yeah.
You bring Xanthi the list the following day. She has given word through Kalia to Jessamine that you are willing to work with Jessamine, and you're going to meet with Jessamine at the harbor before you depart. In addition, she looks over your list and is able to tell you exactly what she can give you. Firstly, for the armor, plate armor might be difficult to make for someone within a single day. However, she can have 2 custom breastplates made for each of you before you leave. She just needs to get your sizes and your measurements and all that stuff. For the bag of holding, she is not sure, but she will have a look around the bazaar and see if she can scrounge anything up,
Give me that
and
2 bags
she
of
will
holding.
check with you. She will check with you by the end of today. Um, for the better shields, you're gonna kind of struggle to find any magical shields outside of like the maybe like the bazaar, maybe like they're selling like some special items there. She'll keep an eye out, but she tells you to not hold your breath. Okay. Uh,
Okay.
for the potions, she again is gonna have to see. That's gonna be the next day. For the pythons, lockpicks, and all of like the other adventuring supplies, she is able to get that to you no problem. And in fact,
Excellent.
she is able to get it to you within an hour. For the diamonds, she says that that should be pretty easy, and she in fact is able to give you 2 diamonds worth 300 gold pieces on the spot.
She's got that thing on her. Said
Beautiful.
How big are they?
chump change.
They're about the size of baseballs.
Okay. Yeah, those are not going in Bob.
Those are not going in Bob. Hey, question, Red. There's an auction that takes place in this city, right?
Yes, at the Grand Bazaar, they frequently hold
Oh.
auctions selling specialty and magical items. The bazaar just opened back up, and no auction has been announced.
Mother.
But they do happen.
Rick.
All right.
I'm very appreciative to her for how accommodating she is.
Mhm,
I
mhm.
express that. Thank you very much. I know it was a long list.
She remarks that you guys have done a lot for her, and you are going to be very instrumental in the city in the coming weeks and months. So making sure you're prepared and you all don't die is very important. Anyway, after that meeting, you guys go about your business, picking up any other supplies or little bits and bobs that you need before the day is up. Upon day's end, Xanthi is able to send a messenger with what items she was able to scrounge in that one singular day. Firstly, he brings 2 bronze breastplates that have a surprising amount of effort put into them. They've been engraved with dinosaurs, trees, and serpents. And they fit perfectly on each of your torsos. Even for you, Ressa, accommodating for your wings, the breastplate
And my tits. Sorry.
and yes, and your big bosom, as it fits
Your big
comfortably
bosom.
around your
Nice.
chest. Okay. For the better shields, unfortunately, she couldn't come through on that. For the potions, she was able to scrounge up 8 normal potions of healing, and surprisingly enough, she was able to get 1 potion of water breathing.
Was it a
Okay.
half plate or a breastplate? I forgot.
Breastplate.
Okay.
Okay. Finally, one last thing. There is a wrapped package with a handwritten letter for
Gazpacho.
Rocco.
Ooh.
The gazpacho.
Really a
Papa
secret
loves the
admirer.
cold soup.
Cole, you there?
Cole?
Cole?
Big Papa? Is the internet die again?
Hello? Now that I think about it, I haven't heard him talk for a while.
Did he maybe have to run off again? Like his not feeling
He would
well?
have said something.
That feels like
It
two.
might be a phone call, but
Maybe a phone call.
Cole, you have an Amazon delivery.
He's
I
still
don't think he's.
yeah, he's still in roll 20. Roll 20.
Well, we are at a little bit of an impasse. I
mean, we're
have
getting
a
to the
item
end of
specifically for him.
You
We're-
probably paused right here.
Yeah, because like it's almost midnight anyways.
Yeah.
Midnight for me, 11 for you
Ah,
guys.
darn.
Oh wait, he's typing to me. Oh,
Oh.
his wife called him.
Oh.
Oh, gotcha.
called it.
Gotcha.
No, his wife called in.
Yeah, I called
Huh.
that he got a phone call, you fucking penis.
Whoa. If you want to see, you just gotta ask.
I don't want to see it.
There you go. See, Tyler said it.
Oh, by the way,
I told him Rockham got a
Sorry,
package.
I am here. Yeah,
Ah,
sorry. Liz,
hello.
Liz was calling you. So yes,
That's fine.
You're good, dude.
I have a package.
You just got a
What have I
letter.
received?
You just got a letter.
it is not incredibly large of a delivery. The whatever it is
Stop
is
it.
wrapped in a thin layer of parchment paper and laced up with twine. There is a handwritten letter, laced up in the twine with it. It appears to be of a high quality stationery.
Recognized. Is there a sender from it?
There is a Z on it.
Ooh, okay. Well, let's read the letter.
Starkey, what the fuck?
A man from Neverwinter, who was very helpful to me, once gave me this particularly unique item. I trusted him, and I also trust you. Stay safe. Xanthi.
Oh, I'm surprised she gave me anything after I blatantly lied. Not gonna lie. Anymore. Maybe.
I think.
I'm
Oh, sorry.
gonna go ahead and open the package up.
I think she knew that you were trying to walk a fine line while maintaining your respect and loyalty to her.
This is when I learned that Xanthi's name is. I've been misspelling this entire time.
It's
Did you-
not doing
did
it
you
with
think it was
an
an
X
X?
instead of a C.
Oh yeah, no, I've been doing an X this entire time because that's how I would spell it.
What did Rockham get in the package?
Contained within the parchment paper as you rip it apart is a metallic blue cloak boasting the symbol of Neverwinter on its back. Make an Arcana check real quick.
I suck with that, but we'll see. No, God, the fucking tone is stuck in my head. Yeah, that went about how I
Hey.
expected it.
That's pretty
Yay!
good though.
Not bad, not
It's
bad.
the roles that I need to win, like deception. that have not been doing it for me. But yeah, 17. What can I tell
38.
about this lovely cloak?
This cloak is obviously a cloak of protection.
Ooh. I look at that and go, damn, that's really nice.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if I deserve this, but I like this cloak. Cloak of
Very pretty. Looks good on
protection.
you.
What does it
Yeah,
do?
it's a fun little item. It basically
It's
adds one
one
more to
armor
my.
class and saving
It's
throws.
it's just an AC bonus,
I gotcha.
but I'm gonna equip it because
I hope it's not considered armor.
it's not. Actually, is it?
Oh no.
I was
At
like,
least me personally, sorry.
Oh wait, I need to attune with it. So first, if anything, I have to attune myself with it. That's gonna
Yeah,
be.
but last I knew out of the DMG, The cloak was a cloak and not armor.
Correct.
What
Yeah,
is
I'm just double checking right now with how D&D MB works. Once
Mhm.
I attune to it, my armor class is not being affected by the it's not doing the whole no armor thing
Mhm.
for
Yeah.
monks.
Monks have unarmored defense, and they wear basically anything. It fucks with it. It fucks with it.
No, we're good. That
Work.
was sweet of her. You have to
She's
really try to take care
buttering
of
you
this.
up.
Okay.
Just stab you
We
to death.
got to see this session a little bit of the inner workings of Chilton politicking, learning exactly what the princes want and how they work with one another. And next session, we get to venture outward into Chult and the ocean and the Bay of Chult surrounding.
Ooh.
And we get to board a familiar vessel, the Fanged Horizon, one that Aaliyah is familiar with. Okay, now without further ado, it is getting a little late.
Mhm.
And I'm guessing we all have stuff to do. I did want to get to one cliffhanger section before we left, but I don't think we have time, so we'll have to get to it next time around.
Okay.
All right, did anyone have any further questions for me? If not, I bid you all a good night.
It's a very good session.
Very good.
Mm.
Very good.
I was put
Town
on my
10.
to-
It was grand.
I was put on my toes to try and describe things.
Chat did mention several times, Red, how much they love your voice.
Oh, well, thank you. That I appreciate it from the bottom of my heart, and I'm not being facetious. I really mean that. I'm new
Hell
to
yeah.
this whole streaming thing, and being like on recordings and stuff like that. And it's I'm gonna be honest. It's difficult to not feel nervous. Like an hour before me getting on and starting the session with you guys, I'm like getting the shakes and like, am I ready to do this? But then I get on and I have a blast every time. So it's
Oh, you're
great.
just like her when she tries to hit
Shit.
stream.
Did
Yeah.
did we tell people that we were recording? Shit.
We
Shut
did.
up!
No,
Okay,
no,
hold on, wait. I will say that earlier today, Red, people were coming into chat asking me exactly what time D&D starts so that they could make sure that they were here during it. Because they enjoyed it so much last time.
I don't know what to say. I'm happy that everyone likes it. I'm hoping that you all be here for next Sunday when we play again some more. We have a very interesting encounter that we are going to be having these players deal with, and I think everyone will like it a lot. We get to have a big change of pace in these next few sessions.
I want to kill another T-Rex!
Oh, you'll get your chance. Don't worry.
Wait, can I get a pet T-Rex? I want a pet T-Rex.
Don't know.
Maybe
A
you'll
little
find like
one, a
T-Rex
baby,
egg.
and I can name it Chomper.
Oh yeah, can I get like a mid-sized one that can turn into a battle T-Rex?
Don't do it.
I could make it bigger
It's
and ride into
Take
more.
an inch.
I want a baby
Forgive an inch.
dinosaur.
Actually, can I just get like a pterodactyl I can raise? I can pull?
D&D? No, this is Ark.
Exactly.
Survival
Anya,
is
did I wake you up?
long.
I'm sorry. Yeah,
Wait, what?
exactly.
Oh, I thought
All
this
right.
was Sea of
Hi,
Thieves.
Anya.
See if these nuts fit in your mouth.
Did I
Yeah,
wake you up? I'm
With that
sorry.
really shitty joke, I am going to be off for tonight. I hope you all have
Good
a
night,
wonderful
Red.
evening, and
Good
night,
I
Night,
will
Red.
talk to you guys soon. Bye
Bye-bye.
bye.
Bye bye. Sorry, my cat is being cute right now.
You're good.
She's been sleeping like by my feet this entire time, but then I yelled and it woke her up, and now she's sitting on the chair next to me staring at me.
Well, she's a
What,
bum ass bitch
baby?
with no job, so
That's
No,
crazy.
you take that back right now. You take it back right now. It's Anya.
Her job is
Anya.
her job's being a cutie
You
patootie.
love her. Yeah, that's what
two
her
things
job
can be
is.
true at once, Kayla.
Eno bit her earlier for no reason.
I bet she
Well,
Like, he
it was
didn't
a
bite her.
cunt,
He
so.
like slapped her head because she was okay. So what happened? This is like whenever I was like, hold on, I need to get Eno out of my room. They were both sitting together on the chair, sniffing the catnip, and then Eno just like looks at her like, "What the fuck are you doing up here?" and slaps the fuck out of her. And I was like, "Oh no, we're not doing that." And I just threw him out of my
While
room.
it is fucked up, it's really
funny at
funny.
the same time.
He doesn't mean that, baby. I'm holding her now. He doesn't mean
Like,
that.
like it's a little sad and mean at the
No.
Yeah,
same
like
time.
it's a
It's
bummer.
not.
Yeah.
It's not surprising with cats. At
That's
the
my
same time, it's
candy
kinda-
cat. Oh, there she goes. There's nope. She's on top of my chair now. Yep, she's a cutie patootie. Hi, Marin. Oh yeah, thank you for gifting a sub to I only sub to short people. You a bitch.
I mean,
Hi, Anya. Was you done?
Here's the thing. She acknowledged it, meaning it's true.
yeah.
No, they did
No.
not subscribe to me naturally. It was gifted to
Carlos
them.
gifted.
Yeah.
Carlos wouldn't lie.
Yes,
I
he
gotta
would.
give a sub to my alt. Yeah, okay, whatever, buddy.
Carlos pretends to be French.
Carlos is
Come here.
Canadian. He can't
Come
lie.
here, Anya. She's at the top of my chair and she won't come down. Hey, come here. No, you want to get on the chair? You want to get on the other chair? Okay. Oh, honey. Hold on, she might want to get out of my room. Thank y'all so much for joining us for D&D. And Crayons pretends not to be a sentient stick of wax. That's his alt! Okay, sorry. Anyways, thank y'all so much for joining. I hope you had a wonderful
That's
time.
the best guess ever.
God. I'm gonna go to the BRB screen right now, and then when I get back, I'm gonna hop on some Valorant. So,
Oh, nice.
Have
Yeah,
fun with that.
buddy.
I've heard it's really buggy.
oh my. Thank you for the follow. Okay, anyways, I love y'all lots. Alex, we're playing Valorant. For the rest of you, y'all can join if you want. You don't
Ooh.
have to.
Papa likes Valorant.
I know
yeah,
Papa
just-
like the Valorant.
I don't think I have it installed anymore.
Rip.
I would, but I have to take apart my PC tonight. So.
Yeah, he does.
Bigger rip. What?
I have
Yeah,
to replace
it's-
I have to replace my C drive before it dies.
Remember how
Oh,
your
shit.
drive was like dying, Kayla?
Remember how your drive was
his
dying?
is-
Yeah, mine's
It
mine's
never
doing
got
the same thing.
replaced, and it stopped dying.
for
Yeah,
now.
Like, stop doing the thing. Knock on desk.
Yeah,
You're gonna
Um,
knock on
getting
wood.
Very
I'm
close.
just take
Yeah, mine's
Viagra.
getting very close to dying, and I don't want. And I am not. And I don't want to be at the whims of that drive.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna go to the BRB screen. I'm gonna also go to the on-stream BC, and then y'all can just join if you're joining. Okay.
Yeah,
Alright,
actually,
love you.
I'm probably actually gonna head out. I just didn't realize it was midnight already, and I got work in the morning.
Yeah. That's fine. All right. Love
Yeah.
you lots.
Love you,
Bye.
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 All right, you guys have a good night. Cole, I
You
hope you
too.
start feeling
Nice.
better, man.
I do too. Nothing
Alright.
like throwing up.
Oh, Jesus, dude, I'm sorry. Good night, man.
Yeah, good night.
Good night, guys.
Bye bye.
Night.
All right, guys. I'm probably just gonna end stream. Truthfully, it's late. I'll probably play Val tomorrow night after I get home from work. So yeah, be there for that. Either that or more 007. We'll see what I'm feeling. All right. I'm not even gonna raid out. I'm truthfully just gonna call it. Alrighty. Good night, Starkington. Thank you for all the subs earlier. I appreciate it, man. Hope you have a good night. Hope me doesn't do stupid shit for you. Alright, I'll catch you guys later. Arrivederci and shit, man. I won't be able to. I got 12-hour tomorrow. Oh fuck. Depending on how late I'm on, you might be able to catch at least a little bit of it. Otherwise, if you want to save your streak, you can either watch the VOD or watch a clip from tomorrow's stream, and it should get it for you. But I'm gonna go pass out probably and see what else I can do. So I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your night. I love you. I love you. I love you. I'm not getting home till like 3 a.m. Fuck. Have a great night. Thank you, Ark. I appreciate it. We'll see though. I hope you have a good luck at work, Asaki.